Smart way since
No. What are you doing?
Are you leaving Bayern? Or are you fucking leaving?
He didn't even finish his sentence. Will be there, trends real.
Characters.
You ran out of characters,
I've been here for about how many seasons now? 3 seasons. And
Rams will kidnap the ball boy, and Rams will be the guy who be like, the champion. So wait. Aren't you a bit old to?
This is one of my favorite moments on these streams when they found a way to write a bigger message underneath.
Today's been a good day.
Well, okay, don't you dare laugh.
No.
We are both in the same boat here, so we can't laugh. We can't laugh.
But HH, where are the Barcelona City fans?
They've basically window tax on roof tax, roof tax. Because
I see.
Ricardo, Casey, what's it called? Where you guys like there? Because right now it's real, guys. We are going to discuss just what the hell just happened. we are going to discuss just what the hell we just saw, because I cannot
also,
believe
can
what
the
just
tweets just give me updates over the Fury fight as well?
Oh yeah. Remember, guys, what's this called? I'm sorry, mods. Make sure no one posts any links. Do not post any links because YouTube will remember. So don't post any links in the live chat. Hamza and Adash, please make sure that no one posts any links. If they do, time them out or delete the messages. Mods, make sure that no one puts any links in the box because YouTube don't like it. Mods, please, thank you. And yeah, just keep us updated with the fights and what's happening. Blow to blow and everything. Just use it by text, no links. So guys, I'm going to talk about Atleti and just what the hell just happened in that game. And RDS, we're going to talk about LEP. Because you know, I think because I said that I may have to take down like my Fergie Pep video now, because I think now it's getting a bit
It's getting tricky now. It's getting very tricky.
Yes, it's going to be crazy. So guys, remember, guys, like the vid, subscribe if you're new. Guys, these are amazing Tyrell's mature cheddar and chive hand-cooked English crisps, quality
Are they
crisps.
sponsoring you, Richard? Are they sponsoring you? You can't be giving us free sponsors. Come on.
No. That's why I say Tyrell's cut the check. Tyrell's cut the damn check. And Pellegrino Pompelmo cut the damn check. Cut the damn check, Pompelmo. That's my drink. That's my thing. So guys, it gets through because guys, we're gonna talk and discuss this as well. So. All right, now remember, guys, so like the vid, subscribe if you're new, and if there's anything you wish to add to the show, please send in your super chat. Remember, guys, your super chats and your dubs help to support this show. I have given up OnlyFans for Christmas, so those funds go towards something I can't reveal on YouTube. It is what it is. So let's start this right now. Let me hit my stream marker right now. Lordy. All right. Okay. So, guys, man. Barca. So okay, because I'm just going to expand on what I just said. I'm still shocked at what Atleti did. I was fully convinced that at 1-1, these guys were not going to score. So I said, no. Either Barca are going to score or it's going to end 1-1. And when they did the counter, I was like, wait, hold up. Are these guys actually going to try? The first thing, are they actually going to try to score? And I was like, I dare these guys to freaking... I said, I triple dare to score. And when that goal went in, for a second, I was like, nah, Sorloth missed. Come on, it's freaking Sorloth. He missed. And then when I just saw them celebrating, I was like, did these guys just win this game? After playing the most negative, satanic, demonic football for so long, Did these guys really end up and actually get that Dubinsky? I was like, what? AK, talk to me. I want to hear your apology. Right? AK, talk to me.
Bro, I think we might need to delete the halftime space, bro.
What did you guys say
No,
on halftime?
no, bro. Like, what else? What were? I just said what I saw, bro. Bro, like, let's be real. They were unserious that first half. Like, you couldn't say anything more, bro. Like, HH. I said Atleti were unserious that first half. They were bums. They were ass. Bro, I apologize to every Atleti fan out there. Shout out J2S who conveniently went back to loan.
Okay, so let me ask this. Based on that result, is Simeone's approach right or no? You have to play better.
No. You have to play better, of course, because HH at some point, like, I will, with all due respect, like, if you want to counterattack,
No, you're lying. 0.6
Yeah.
XG.
Yeah,
Barca's was like 2.5.
like,
Barca's was like 2.5.
Bro, this is Pixie Moneyball, man.
like the thing is, like, if you want to defend and counterattack, like, the one thing I would say is you can't give away that many chances. Like, that's the biggest thing. Like, they won, but it was sort of lucky in the sense that it wasn't. I wouldn't call it lucky because, like, Barca, if someone's lucky, that's deeming that the other person was unlucky. I don't think Barca were unlucky today. I just think Atleti, like, you play this every single game, you give away this many chances, you are gonna get scored on. So I don't think it was the best approach. But at the end of the day, like, a win is a win. I don't think Endrick or Lamine Yamal were both born the last time Atletico actually won at Barca. So
AK, you were like 2, bro.
yeah, I was 1 actually. So shout out to that.
I was in kindergarten, so you know.
So
Yeah, I have some receipts from that video that I might need to play later. But anyway, sorry,
yeah, so on Barca, bro. If I called Atletico Madrid unserious in the first half, one team, the one team that was more unserious than them were Barcelona. I'm sorry. With the exception of Pedri, who was unbelievable today, and I'll give Rafinha his credit, none of those Barcelona players deserve their paycheck for this week.
Okay, so let me say this. And again, if I'm wrong, say I'm wrong. Should Lewandowski take the main blame for this loss?
Yeah, of course, brother. That miss.
No, but that would have been offside. That would have been offside.
No.
Even then,
my thing that he did. What if it was onside? That's the whole point. It's like basically, if it was onside, that's bad.
Yeah, but I don't think you should take majority of the blame.
So
who should take the blame?
Lewandowski, bro. Even apart from that chance, he had other chances, and bro, you could see that this guy is not doing enough in the big games for Barcelona. Especially after that first 15-game stretch, he hasn't been doing enough, especially in this period where they haven't been playing really well. I'm sorry, bro. Casado was off today. Balde, like, bro, what are you doing in that last counter? You're just letting Molina run past you. And Kubarsi as well. I know he's 17, but Kubarsi and Inigo Martinez, you're just letting the cross come in. Like, what are you doing? That last counterattack, the defending on it was disgraceful. On top of that, you're not scoring your chances. This wasn't about luck or anything. This was a lack of clinical edge from Barcelona's attackers. It's that simple. And at the end of the day, you can play as good football as you want. You can create as many chances as you want. If you do not take these chances, you do not deserve to win La Liga. And what we saw today was a Barcelona team that was quite frankly unserious. They were quite frankly unserious. I'm sorry, another person as well. Danny Olmo, that cameo was awful.
I mean, he came close to scoring that one chance, but apart from that, bro, it was
like the amount of times this guy gave away the ball. This guy couldn't keep the ball in tight spaces. The amount of time Atleti just surrounded him, Atleti defenders just surrounded him, took the ball off him, won him in the duels. Like, it's that's disgraceful. I'm sorry.
Okay, so hold on. So before I come to let me quickly look at the Dubinsky's man. So shout out to Bran. Hashtag LEP and chill episode 12. This hashtag destroyed football, hashtag HH. Oh no, we're going to cook LEP. We're going to cook good old LEP. And trust me, we are building up to the LEP cookable because trust me, this saga continues, man. Jade Source, thank you. Member for 29 months membership. We are so back, top of La Liga into the new year. J2S was a United fan, and I still believe it's a United fan who fled to Atleti. J2S, remember where you got from.
They're doing well, though. They are doing
Yeah.
well. They're doing well.
Shout out to Daj RF, member for 21 months. Thank you for your membership. How are we rating the poll if he wins La Liga?
Bro, I didn't think he was that good today. Like, apart from the goal, he was
Yeah,
poor.
apart from the goal, he was alright.
No, but to be fair, to give him credit though, I think he did well to not clear the ball for that second goal. Because if you look at that goal again, he was gonna clear the ball until he spots Molina's.
True. No. He did well for both goals. Both goals did well. What's it called? Paul, talk to me, man.
How is it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is an amazing day. I would prefer a draw, honestly, but I'm good with Barcelona losing. Anything that is disrupting, keeping their inconsistency on results, it's good. Mentally breaks them. Honestly, that was the worst game Atletico has played in this year.
It was horrible. That's first stuff. Atleti were horrible.
Bro, easily. Pedri had, I think, one of the best games he's ever played with Barcelona, honestly. But I think both teams, this is something with modern strikers and modern striking. They're just too afraid to not shoot. They all shoot very safely into the raso. I don't know how to say it. Just down, right?
Yeah.
They don't create any height to the ball. They don't try and smash it into the net. They're just because I don't want to fail. At least I'm gonna go and shoot it to the goal, but it's gonna be stopped.
So I think they try and go for placements rather than ferocious power.
I don't even think it's placement because it's just not wanting to make a mess. So at least I just go for the goal. He's gonna stop it, but whatever. I honestly think let's enjoy this. But I'll say that to any Real Madrid fan, tomorrow we're not gonna win.
Whoa. How?
No, because
don't you want to take capitalize? This is when you have to win.
No, let me finish. We're not going to win. We're probably going to draw. It's going to be a 2-2, and then 3-3, something like that. And then Atletico and Barça are going to be battling La Liga, and at the end we will win with the most terrorist football. That's what's going to happen. Okay, I'm just telling you. Don't be mad. I'm going to be crazy because we're not going to win, but it's going to happen. Also, you don't know that Lewandowski miss, it's an offside, but obviously I don't put responsibility on him in terms of the game because.
But they're calling him Disney though. They're still like Paul. I think it's a time for him to retire. It's time. For that time comes for all of us, but it's time for him to retire. Bro.
I don't know. Maybe
the reaction is crazy. 1 month ago, you guys were calling him the best striker in Europe, now it's time to retire, man. Come on.
Kenny, have you seen Lewandowski in the last few games? Kenny, yes. Things can change quickly. Yes, he should retire.
You're only as good as your last game, man.
Wait,
under that logic, Salah should retire because he does the same.
I'm actually curious though, who is the best striker right now? Because Haaland is falling off after that.
I'll give Kane his credit, man. I can't lie. I'll give Kane his credit, man.
Kane just came back yesterday, though, right? He hasn't.
Right now, no. Basically, it shows how crazy it is. Nobody.
No.
Isak
right now, but
okay, you could probably say Isak, but basically, the striker field isn't very healthy right now. I'm sorry, Paul. Continue, Paul.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's just. I don't know what you want me to say. I'm just delighted.
Well, basically, Real should better win. So,
Barca Day, it's bad.
Okay, what's it called? Kenny, talk to me. Yeah, so Kenny, so you're here to defend Lewandowski. You're here to defend the elderly.
No, I'm not
Oh
going
no,
to defend
Kenny,
him. Like,
we respect the elderly. We of
No,
course
no,
respect them. So shout out to
he
the
had the
elderly.
problem, but this is the guy that is by far the top scorer in that league. The guy has 16 goals. Like, let's not assume like the guy is some
Yeah,
big.
but how many goals does he
Obviously,
have
he
in
had
the
the
last
bad. He's
five
had the
games?
past 3 bad games, and he has big miss. Like, he has, but like most strikers have misses. Like I said, I'm not surprised of seeing him miss. Like he's missed chances before. Like a lot of strikers, they miss chances.
So basically, so you're saying
But-
that he's not washed. Still give him a chance. He's not washed.
The guy scored 60. The guy.
Kenny, say it to the chest. Is he washed or is he not washed? Just defend it.
Like,
Okay,
no,
good.
look at-
I think he's washed and he's old. You think that he's still peak?
No,
Okay, that's fine.
is he old? Yes, but it's not washed. I'm sorry. Nah,
He's
it's not
washed. But continue.
No, come on, man. Nah, guys were glazed. Like I remember for the past before this. Obviously, right now he's on the bad spell like last month. But like before, like since November, from the beginning to the season, November, people were saying, "Oh, Andy Flick changed him. He was shabby the issue, and then now he has a bad month, and all of a sudden the guy's washed his big bag and all that. Like, come on, it's not that black and white. Obviously, he's going through a bad spell, and the guy is aging as well. So, the guy has played a lot.
No. Say, Kenny, don't do that. Don't be like, oh, he's aging, so he's old. You are playing for Barcelona and you're trying to go for a league title and a UCL. If you're garbage, you're garbage. You can't be like, oh, come on, he's old and everything. No. If you're crap, you're crap. You can't be like, oh, no, come on, please be easy with him because he's an old man. If you're an old man and you're a break, I don't care whether you're a freaking old man.
I'm
you're
not
trash.
Saying the old man, but if we've been real, like the guy has bet, like it's not his fault that he has no rotation in his position, that you can't even bench the guy. It's not like of course the guy's playing every other. Like the guy for his age, he shouldn't be playing as much as he's playing. Now let's be real. You should at least rotate him a bit. But I'm not shying away from the guy was poor. But like, if we're talking today's games, like I'm sorry, Barca had enough chances. Rafinha had 2 1v1s. Fermin Lopez had a great chance that he messed up. Like people miss chances, just because Lewandowski missed that chance and that was offside. Like
see, because Kenny, this will link into when we get to Man City right now. And this is what I said on my video.
This is not true. Come on.
No. Compare Lewandowski's situation to Haaland's situation. Haaland would beg to be in this Barca team. Imagine Lewandowski in this City team right now. Haaland would.
No. I'm sorry,
wait. You say what do you mean by nah? So you're saying Haaland would not be on like
Haaland getting fed by your heart.
No, of course, but of course you'd like to be in that. Like, a lot of people would like to be in that Barcelona team. But let's not act as if like Haaland does not get chances created. Obviously, the past few things, but can Haaland do?
Kenny, who?
Can Haaland link up the play? I'm sorry, I'm taking 36 years old. I'm taking 36 years old Lewandowski on the ball. Heavy day of the week.
Yay!
Link play.
I'm sorry. I'm seeing on the ball. I'm still seeing Lewandowski is not a useless brick like Haaland is when he doesn't get no chances. I'm sorry. Like people, and we'll talk about Haaland later, but people keep getting excuses. Oh, because he played with Foden, does not create. Can you do stuff as well? But anyway, we're going to talk about Haaland later. Yeah, but on Lewandowski, I don't think that sooner or later they should replace him. Yes, but if we're talking these games specifically. He had the bad game.
Before I go to Sumia, so who's winning the league? If you had to put money, who's winning the league?
I would.
As I say, I'm sticking. I said Atleti to begin with. I'm still not sure, but I'm just sticking to what I said before the season. So I can't change.
I said it'd be between Real and Atleti probably because I liked Atletico's the window they had, and obviously I think some players they struggled at the beginning, like Alvarez and stuff like that. But obviously they gain in form. But I'd still go with Madrid. But I'd still go with Madrid. I still think Madrid will win the league.
Wait, hold on. Subia, talk to me about Subia.
Hi. So, HH, this is to all my Madrid fans. Puta Barça, hey. So, the headquarter and the branch both lost today. So, there were no spins, no pre-assist, which happened for either of them. Can you hear me properly?
Yes. We can hear you.
Just quickly.
So, Atleti being Atleti, so we knew what Simeone will do because yesterday in his press conference, he told what he would do if Barca played their high line. So he said that we won't attack at all. So he was coming into the match with the old Atleti mindset that we will sit back and then hit on the counter. So right now we are looking at Barcelona, whose peak ended before Christmas. And this is a one-man team.
So we are saying Barca now
They are
done for the rest
done.
of the season.
They are done.
Nah,
That's too extreme.
No, I do agree.
That's a bit too
No.
extreme.
That's too
No,
extreme.
I do agree that their peak at the beginning of the season, they're not gonna get to that level because that level was crazy. But they're not over.
I think they can get players back, man.
No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. This Barcelona depends only on one man, and that is Lamine Yamal. And if he is not playing, so that means if the team, if
Wait.
the-
So
all the other-
you're saying this is a one-man team carried by a teenager,
Yes.
a prepubescent?
yes,
But they missed
Look at
chances. How's Yamal
No,
going
like, to this game, you can't tell me Yamal was.
How's Yamal
And
gonna
also, I'm a huge Yamal fan. Yamal doesn't change the outcome of this game. He doesn't.
No, but I do think to Blanco's point, like there is definitely a different team. If you've watched all from Barcelona games, there's definitely a team with Yamal and a team without Yamal. Today's performance, honestly, this great performance was, I think, at the beginning reivindication because they had having a bad spell, but also Atletico were playing very bad, bro. It's not about just press about Barca. It was Atletico literally giving them the ball without, like, they wanted to make a pass and and they just give it to them. Like, it was a very good team against a very bad team today. I mean,
And also, Sumia,
a good
Yamal did play against Leganes. And I put Leganes in the same category as Logo.
I'll tell you.
You know,
bro, but it's a different team. I do agree, it's a different team with Yamal without Yamal. Definitely,
Yeah.
like
Basically, if you're losing to Leganes, Yamal ain't changing much. But if you're losing to Leganes, we'll continue.
Now, second of all, kudos to this Barcelona board. A certain Brazilian who came into the Barcelona team is scoring a brace for Betis, and a washed-up geriatric player is missing chances.
But he's top scorer. He's direct runner, but he's still top. He's still the top scorer in La Liga.
Again, the peak ended in the month of October, before Christmas. So, Victor Roque is scoring a brace for Real Betis, and what they have done, they have sent him on. Did they sell him or sent him on loan? I don't know.
Vitor Roque.
Loan. Yeah, loan. I think
Victor
it's a loan.
Roque. So he is scoring goals, and who is the backup for Lewandowski? There is no backup for Lewandowski.
Ferran Torres.
Pau Victor.
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres, the backup for.
So basically, so you believe that Real are definitely winning the league now? If you say that Barca are now done, and you believe that you are Atleti's big bro, so you say that Real are definitely winning the league this season?
It's all about experience, HH. The Madrid players have experience with them. We all know what Real Madrid does when we are in the month of February. How it turns up. Can Barcelona sustain the same thing with all the inexperienced players? We just seen what they cannot do. A poor Atleti. It was one of the worst Atleti we have seen. They cannot beat them.
No, but that's what I'm sure. I mean, I'm still shocked that Atleti won. I'm still shocked that
normal Atleti wins. The normal thing before the game started was Atleti winning. If you saw the form of both teams, like.
But when is the last time Atleti beat Barca in Barca's crib, though? That's the thing.
That's the thing.
18 years ago, I think they said.
18 years?
2006.
Yeah,
I think.
I was 1 year old, man. 1 year old.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Jesus.
I just want to say a stat. I don't have it with me, but I know it's true. You can look it up. Barcelona. The reason I'm saying they're not gonna be like at the beginning of the season is not just sensations. They outperformed their XG. Like if they had an XG of 1.60, okay, they were scoring 4 goals. Barcelona, which is great. It's talking great about your strikers finishing, but that's not gonna be constant. So
yeah. On one last thing,
I don't know.
Sorry, Paul. So
continue.
Hansi Flick. The same thing happened with him in Bayern. once the teams are able to figure out his high line and the pressing, he was sacked by Bayern because of that. So Hansi Flick is one trick pony. His high line and his press. If you figure out how to break that, this Barcelona team is not able to. We have seen the first real example was Osasuna. How they break Hansi Flick's offside.
It was the beginning of the downfall. That's true.
Yep.
The Osasuna game.
So
But I would
it's
say
Real
that-
Madrid.
but then they said that game was rotation tax because he rotated a lot. I think
Yeah, but it's not only a rotation.
I'd
It's
say
the way
Real
Osasuna
Sociedad.
played.
I say
It's
Real
the way
Sociedad
Osasuna
at the
played.
beginning, no?
probably.
But I would also
Like,
I would
I think
say
Osasuna
today,
one was just like a rotation. But see, look, my thing here is that look, when you look at, we have a big enough sample size to be like, okay, this is an alarm. This ain't an anomaly because what I think it's 1 win in 8 or 1 win in 7.
HH, I have a question.
Yeah,
Do you think there was like some complacency kicked in after the Clásico? Because it was after that result that like
100%.
they started
Absolutely.
losing games. Do you think there's some complacency in
for
the
me,
squad?
I think there's enough professionalism for them not to think that it was over because you'd have to be.
But did they possibly think that like we are performing at this higher level?
The Leganes game tells you that.
Even if it goes a bit lower, we can still win.
I think. Look, guys, think about it. Guys, Barca were phenomenal to begin with at the start of the season. As in, like, I think remember, that was all in the space of 7 days, destroying Bayern and destroying Real Madrid. That's all within the same week. So I think for them, they were like, bro, I think we've fallen into a tactic or something that really seems to work. So I just think that because that's what I think the Osasuna game was an anomaly. But once these losses began to happen and everything, it was like, oh wow, maybe we overperformed. And that's what I always hinted at, that from what these guys were last year with Javi to what they are right now, something doesn't add up. Like how could you be this good? And I think I agree with Paul. They're not hitting that peak of the first season.
Don't they have, I think they said that they have the same amount of points now that they had with Xavi at the same point.
They have less points than Xavi in both seasons.
Yeah, less points. Yeah.
At the halfway point of the season, they have
Stop with a narrative, bro.
So we're saying Javi apologies. Is that what we're saying?
Well, Javi was never that bad. You guys were
Shout out Javi, man. That guy was never that bad, man.
Like you guys were making it sound like he was Frank Lampard.
Yeah,
no.
He had some stuff.
How things change. How quickly things change. From desert tax to now. How bad was Javi really?
Like
HH.
No, but
the other thing is
last season was great.
The reason why they will struggle now is because what Xavi told last season, and we thought no, he was just talking bullshit, and Hansi Flick is able to get the game. Barcelona, look at the bench of the three teams. That will be the difference for the whole season, because Barcelona's bench is not that strong. Look at Real Madrid's bench. Look at Atletico's bench. Xavi wanted investment, and he did not get that.
Oh, Flick hasn't.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me quickly switch to the business, and I'll come to the rest of you guys. So, shout out to Tori, man. Thank you for the dub, Tori. Thank you for the dub, Tori. Shout out to Hamza. Thank you for the dub, Hamza. Thank you for the Dubinsky. Don't take your chances. Always a chance to get punched. That was one of the best performances in a loss we'll see by Pedri. Bad run, but halfway. Look, see, hold up. So, what week are we even in this whole thing?
It's 1 win in 7 games.
Yeah. Come on, no, bro. It's literally halfway right now. We're literally approaching halfway. Obviously, Real have that game in hand, but we're really just approaching halfway. And so Atleti are on 41, Barca are on 38, Real are on 37. Obviously, games in hand. It's not like if Barca are finished and it is done for, but it's as simple as that. If you don't take away your chances, there's always a danger. But do you know why? But here's the thing. Do you know why there's a body blow? Nobody thought Atleti would actually go for that counter. Everyone thought that Atleti were just going to take the 1-1. That they'll just defend, kick the ball at 1-1. Nobody thought...
I thought it was a draw. Or Barca scoring, like I was...
100%.
I had a friend talk... I was talking with a friend who is a colchonero, Atletico fan. And I told him, bro, I'm smelling a last-minute goal by Barcelona. And suddenly it goes to the counter, and I tell him, wait, what the fuck is happening? Wait. They're countering, and I see Nahuel Molina running, and I can't believe it.
Basically, that nobody on planet Earth thought Atleti would score. Nobody. No one thought. Which is why it was so short, because like, no, it's a Simeone team 1-1 after you've received so much pressure, deep, long ball. But the fact that they actually went ahead and countered.
No, I thought it was offside, bro. in the celebration for a moment, I was like, wait, is it offside? Because I couldn't even register the celebration. I was like,
No, I knew he was onside. I just couldn't believe that it actually happened. I was like, I know that's onside, but no way that these guys just freaking counted and actually scored and actually won the freaking game. It's crazy. Shout out to your boy Similon, man. Thank you for the dubs. Similon. Simeone giving milk to all his critics. Can't wait for all the complaints regarding terrorist football. Okay, so here's the thing. It's like, look. So is Simeone justified for his approach after that win?
What I would say is
like, basically, I'm actually in two minds because I'm like,
but you don't usually play like. I think he plays like against like the bigger team.
He plays very differently. Yeah.
No. Okay, but my thing though is that because he won, it's simply going to be like, oh, next time we're going to play just like that.
Again, no, HH.
No. Like I said,
wait, hold on, SK.
Yeah, no, he's not going to do it against other teams. Obviously, it's all about what you expect to get out of the game. Obviously, against Barcelona, he's not expecting to have a lot of the ball to do a lot of in possession tactics. So he's definitely not going to do that against your Betis's or your Villarreal's and stuff. And because obviously, like if he tries to play this way for the rest of the season, there is no way in hell they're going to continue a title challenge playing like that. I'll be honest today. This game.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring it on the comments. So shout out to Barry.
All right.
I'm a hot badly. Not gonna lie. Gonna take a minute to recover. Oh no, this.
Barry,
this is why I said that in my video.
It's okay, Barry.
It's okay, Barry.
Let's get Christmas, bro.
Hey, hold on. No, Barry, it's not okay. Feel bad because you just lost to Simeone. What do you mean by it? No, it's not okay. It's bad.
It's okay, man.
No, because my thing though is that look, see, how Barca recover is going to be very key. The next, because obviously, I think the thing is that it's a winter break. That could either be a good thing or a bad thing. But how Barca reacts in the next game is going to be pivotal, because look at how the Barca reacted. Everybody was just on the floor because they're like, what? Body blow. Like the last kick, that's a body blow. SK, talk to me, bro. SK.
No, I was saying that this game specifically, I'm not going to put this one on Hansi Flick. I think just because, like you said in one of your earlier videos, if you've created chances to win the game, and you've done a decent job of limiting the other team in doing so, then at that point, it's really just up to the players to execute properly. But I would say kind of overall, the general theme of this bad form that they've been on is, that Haaland's been exposed. Like you can literally see, like teams will make it a point to have like multiple runners, kind of make those runs at the same time and just hopefully you have one of their players be onside, because at that point, they know that they can just sucker punch them that way. So I think kind of the challenge for Barcelona going to the rest of the season is going to be being able to slow the game down and not always try to like thrive in chaos ball. And because they're, especially like when games are coming thick and fast, especially in the second half of the season, they can't always like maintain this high tempo play. And I mean, you can even see right now that they're already struggling to do that anyway. So,
Ardias, talk to me.
So I must confess, I unfortunately didn't watch the game because I've been literally so busy all day. So like I've not been able to sort of sit down and watch it. So, but I did sort of catch some highlights and stuff. So I think the first thing I'll say is that I think at the beginning of the season, I think I was probably one of the few people that actually predicted and potentially anyway, Atleti to actually win La Liga this season, and in part because because at the time I said although. Specifically relating to Barcelona's squad, I was concerned over a 38-game season that injuries were going to be a factor and they're going to downplay things. And that's why a few weeks back when, people saying Hansi Flick is the best manager ever, Barca are going to win, they're beating Madrid, etc., I was like, well, I think that was must have been game week like 11 or 12 or something along those lines when that was being sort of said. Or 13, something like that. It's like, guys, the season's not over yet, and there are plenty of games today. We've been for this so many times before where like you go deeper into a season and injuries are going to be a thing and form, etc. And lo and behold, this is where we are now. So where Barca doesn't necessarily surprise me. When it comes to this game specifically, at the end of the day, sometimes unfortunately, terrorists win. That's just the...
That was a wild statement.
Ardius.
But-
That is a wild
That's
statement
a
out
crazy
of
statement,
context.
man.
Out of
Especially after
context,
what
that is a
happened
wild
yesterday,
statement.
man. That's wild.
Okay. Actually, just reject that statement. Just
I
say
said it
sometimes Atleti's negativity wins.
I
Take a
said-
VHS tape and go back. You know, like
I did
rewind.
say unfortunately. I said unfortunately, so I prefaced it, so but it happens, so and it's always weird because I respect Simeone for things, but it's Atleti, the style, the first half, even from the high.
So do you think that he basically won't change his approach, seeing that this seems to work for him?
Simeone changed his approach.
Yeah.
How long has Simeone been Atleti manager for? He must be the longest. I think he must be the longest serving manager consistently because he was there before Pep went to City. So he must have been Atleti for. It must be almost.
Ardius, he's been there since like 09, I think.
Yeah.
He's been there since December 2011 or 2012.
Oh, yeah, right.
December 2011 or 2012.
Yeah, so he's been for more than a decade. So I think he must be the longest serving manager consistent at one club in the top of the top 5 leagues. I don't know about other leagues, but definitely probably even top 10 leagues. So you saying that he's going to change his? If he didn't change his start after year 3, why would he change his start after?
After it's true. Yeah.
Wait, HH, can I
Dumb
go
question. Yeah. Can you go to your
Okay. After.
Wait, no. Let Ardius finish. I'll come to you. Ardius.
I'm also stopping because unfortunately I didn't watch the game. So, but the result doesn't necessarily surprise me. But yeah, he's not going to change his approach. Please, Bars fans, Barry, if you're listening, do not let Kana G get a La Liga title in his first season. Okay, guys. But Ricardo, if you're in the channel, do not.
Well. Actually, here's the thing. That would only be fine if,
You know what?
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 No. If Conor Gallagher wins the Liga, then that's it.
And is it? Are you talking about?
I didn't say anything.
Right. Okay.
If Conor G wins, then that's
Wait, AJ, quickly before KJ goes, what are we gonna say if McTominay and Connor both win their respective leagues? What are we saying then, AJ?
Football fell.
Conor Gallagher was a decent. Was a decent player. Like,
that's a victory for the Reform Party, man. It's a victory for the Reform Party.
Kenny, don't you even dare.
Okay, there is a truth to that. That'd be like English tax and stuff like that as well. So Churchill being like, yeah, man, my guy's cooking. Britannia, exactly. So, just finish. Yeah. So, like, I mean, at the end of the day, I all that preface said, I still think the Liga title is still open. I wouldn't even be surprised, and I'm sure Paul will say when Madrid play tomorrow that they actually drop points, even though I don't want it to happen, but wouldn't be surprised. So I think it's going to be a tight race. We will see what happens. But Barcelona, I mean, they've got to get out this form. They've got to get out this form quick. How? I don't know. So, someone said apparently is Usyk ahead? Is he?
Well, that's what they're apparently saying. 6-3.
Yeah, so I've got.
Yeah, it's more like a 5-4. But...
Yeah, I've got a bet with someone to get. So if Usyk wins, I get paid. So anyway.
Wow. Sure. Okay. Wait. Give me half of those winnings, man. Let me come to KJ and then to Mike here. It was KJ.
All right, hello everyone. Yeah. I think I didn't watch the game because I was out, unfortunately. But based on what we're saying about Atleti and Barca this season, sort of just to analyze their respective teams, I'd say one thing. This thing about Simeone's style is actually unfair. In 2023,
unfair.
Listen. In 2023, during the calendar year, Atletico Madrid scored more goals than Barcelona and Real Madrid in La Liga. Right? There's been a shift in Simeone's style over the last 2 years. Last year, the problem was that they were conceding too many goals whilst they were trying to make this shift in style. But the reason why it's working this year, defensively they've become more solid by signing players like Lenormand. But also they've sort of found a balance now where they can score a lot of goals, but also defensively, I think they might be the best team in the league defensively, right? The problem with, as far as the league is concerned, right? If there's a stat, I was reading an article a few days ago in the Athletic because they were covering Simeone, and Atletico have scored the most goals by substitutes this year in Europe's top 5 leagues, I think by 3 or 4 goals. So like at the end of the game is where they essentially come alive. So this actually isn't too much of a surprise, right?
KJ, 20.
Wait, hold on, stop it. No, wait. It's a surprise that Atleti beat Barca. That's a surprise. So I know this also what I didn't know, but them actually beating Barca thing is a surprise.
No, but KJ, to your point, 21 of Atletico's 32 goals have come after 70 minutes.
Yeah, so this is
against who? Lugo? All right,
No,
continue.
Everyone.
just
KJ,
no,
continue.
generally in the season, I would say it's not a surprise in one way, because Barca have been in such bad form. They've been so bad defensively, and like I said, Atletico. Yes, Simeone has never beaten them away from home, but based on sort of the form, if you're going to take form as a sort of as the basis for this game, it's not too much of a surprise that Atletico lost. The Atletico won in the end. I'd say that I think Atletico, there's two things. One, they have a deeper squad than Barca, and in some areas in Madrid, they have a deeper squad than them. But two, I think it's prioritization. I do think that Simeone would prioritize a league win over a Champions League and over a Champions League win. I think that Simeone wants to win the Liga again. I think that the investments that they made over the summer was partly because the squad was aging. Atletico sort of needed to sign players to fit Simeone's sort of second
Are
generation.
you putting money on Atleti winning La Liga? Yes or no? Are you going to put money on them winning La Liga? Yes or no?
I'm 100% putting money on it. I thought it happened last year, but they were very unserious because, like I said, it was a transition year. They were sort of trying to implement this new style. But this year, I think that they've got the balance right now between attack and defense, which they didn't have last year. And like I said, I think Simeone will prioritize it. I also think it's important in the sense that Barca keep making the same mistakes as far as transfers. You guys are talking about Dani Olmo. I'm a Leipzig fan. That's my second team, right? I've watched a lot of Dani Olmo over the last few years. I think the Euros sort of tricked people regarding Dani Olmo, and I'll be honest, right? Dani Olmo was not what Barca needed over the summer. Barca needed someone in defensive midfield, and for some reason,
We said that.
No, for some reason, no one was scouted. Right?
Wait. How do you know we're tricked by Olmo? KJ, we're tricked. Sometimes there are players who are good for those 7 games and not good for the season. A great example is Patrick Mboma for Cameroon or Miroslav Klose for Germany. Not good league players, but when they put on that jersey for that tournament, they're really good.
Sometimes when you do that to ignore other deficiencies, it's the same thing that Madrid to a certain extent did by going for the strike option, in my opinion. So,
for me, I think that there's nothing wrong in getting Olmo, but I think you also needed some defensive cover, midfield stability as well. Yep. So you're going all in on Olmo and not addressing other areas. That's where it's problematic.
For me, it is responsible to sign Olmo because this is a player who has many injury problems. Like if he wasn't,
especially for that price.
Wait, and also, apparently, I read that they may have issues registering him.
They say they may not be able to register him in January.
I think they'll.
They say that all the time. They say that all the time, and they do it somehow.
Hold on, did they pull the wrong lever?
No, it's not that.
No, they either have to pay more money or they go the. Sorry, KJ.
No. Go ahead. You can probably explain it.
No, I just was going to say that they want to either try to do another lever, which that lever is someone literally puts money. Or they go down.
How many levers do these guys have?
What happens?
A lever is an economic operation. It doesn't matter. Or
sponsorship or something. Wasn't that
or you sponsor what? Like socks? Like okay, already.
They want one of the
you want to sponsor, bro. Legs.
One of the things I saw.
KJ.
One of the things I saw was that Nike could give them an advance, and that would help them. That would help them essentially clear
an advance.
Clear.
Nike are giving them free money.
No, but
an advance is crazy, bro.
But do you know,
bro? If this team didn't have a crazy academy, bro, where would they be right now?
They are there.
Hold on. Let me quickly come to you. Hold on, Mike. Talk to me, Mike. This game, Mike. Talk to me, Mike.
Wow, we got a title race now, at least. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Let's go.
Hey, Athletic Club, man. Let's get into this title race. We're only 2 points behind Barca, by the way. My favorite team in La Liga. I think we got to start apologizing soon to Simeone. If he wins this title, HH, you're going to have to get an apology video.
Okay, Mike. Okay, now here's the thing. Do I have to apologize? Isn't the points valid of like that was still negative football? Yes, you won. But it's still negative for football.
So what do you want him to do, HH? Do you want him to go toe-to-toe with those?
No. See, don't do. We don't. You know, it's like similar to like, oh, either you're a far leftist liberal or you're like a super. Wait, hold on.
Bro.
Because my thing is that isn't it? Because the issue with this world is like people like either you're super far left liberal or you're super far right crazy. You can be a blend of both. My thing is that. Don't abandon your defensiveness, but it's too extreme. I just think that you can be a bit more positive without being so gung-ho. Now, looking at that result, it seems to work. defensively strong. You allowed in one goal, which was an outstanding goal. You got lucky a bit, but you can't. But I just think that there's enough quality in this squad, not team in this squad, where you can be a bit more proactive and still win this game. That's what I'm saying. But
Oh, okay. Well, I bet you would have said the same thing about Mourinho when he won in 2009-10 with Inter away at the Camp Nou. Because they didn't play any football that day, HH, but they got the result, didn't they?
Mot attacks. No, what's it called? Busquets tax.
But they got the result, didn't they, HH? They got the result. They advanced to the final and they won the Champions League. Sometimes you don't have to play the pretty football. And Atleti have consistently done this, not all season, I would say. Prime example, it is a carbon copy of the PSG game for Atleti. They didn't deserve to win the game. They won in the last minute, the last kick of the game, and boom. They get the 3 points and move on, and PSG take the L. PSG fans can cry, oh, we had XG this, XG that. It's about GID. HH, it's your favorite word in football. Get it done. And Atleti got it done today. Sorloth, who they paid about 35 million this season. Yeah, he's got 8 goals in La Liga. He's been missing a lot of chances for them throughout this season. Prime example was the Sevilla game. The dude should have had a hat-trick in that matchup, and he completely flopped his lines.
I mean, bro, that little game was a disaster.
People ain't happy. People ain't happy about Sorloth, bro.
Yeah, Sorloth has not been good this season, but last game against Getafe, who came off the bench? Who got the assist? Molina to Sorloth. Same thing today. Who got the assist to the winner? Molina to Sorloth. This is the difference between the two teams. One team has a bench, the other team doesn't. Can guarantee you, if Barca had Sorloth coming off the bench, they win this game. But instead, you're bringing on the Shark. You're bringing on freaking Dani Olmo. Why did you see?
Wait, who's the Shark?
No. The Shark is the guy who says that. What is your confidence
wait.
from
Do you know
1 to
what
10? 30.
said 30.
30. They said from a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you? And he said 30 on a scale of 1 to 10. But
I don't know. I don't think he knows maths. Actually, so,
Does it look like he knows who he is? But continue.
So this is the problem. Why did Barcelona listen to Xavi and say Vitor Roque is a shit striker? Why did they let go of Guihi or whatever the heck his name is to Chelsea for 6 million, 5 million?
Hey, you got a hat trick, bro. Respect my striker. You got a hat trick.
And he missed an open goal in that game. But want to talk about that.
Plumbers from Ireland and plumbers from Kazakhstan. Cool. He got hat tricks. Good. But I think they could have used him today because I don't know what's happened to level IHH. The last 7
To be honest,
games,
I think Guy
the
wanted
dude has
to leave.
fallen off a cliff.
Guy
I
wanted
don't
to
know what's
leave.
happened to Lewandowski, and this is the problem. They have
So
nobody to
let me
replace him.
ask you Lewandowski. So Kenny says that respect him. He's still top scorer. This is just a bad spell. I'm saying that he's washed, and you're now finally seeing for the time takeover. He will have that spot, but I believe that this should be his sign-off season. Do you feel like if no, he can still give you 2 or 3 more seasons, or should this be his sign-off season?
Ferran Torres instead of Lewandowski? Who
So
won
yeah,
there?
exactly. HH, what do you want to do then if you're Barcelona?
Oh no!
If they want to get a top striker, HH, if they want to get a top striker, they got to spend 70, 80 million. They got to get one of you.
Laporta's belly has that, man. Laporta's belly.
Mike.
Or if they want to be cheap, go for a free
Jonathan
transfer,
David
get
is
Jonathan
free next
David.
summer.
Those are the sort of players that they're going to have to get to replace Lewandowski. What are they going to do? Try and get Vitor Roque back?
Mike,
But it's not going to work out. So Barca, yes, if you want to get rid of Lewandowski and this is his last season with the club, all right. But you have to look at the market, and you also have to look at your economic situation and say, can we actually do this? Is this feasible? We'll find that out at the end of the season. But Lewandowski right now, he's costing his team big time. The last 6 games, he had chances against Leganes. What did they do? They lost the game. Had chances against Atleti, lost the game. So people can be critical of Rafinha today. Oh, he had a couple missed chances. Rafinha's been carrying their asses.
Rafinha, no. That is the last guy you should be criticizing, bro. That's the last guy you should be criticizing.
For me this season, he's as untouchable as Lamine Yamal. I'm not saying he's as good, but
yeah,
bro.
I would agree with that. But yeah, Pedri today was on fire, absolutely on fire. And shout out to Eminem, Rodrigo De Paul, another
bro. Okay, side note.
Well, that's cultural appropriation.
Well, the bridge.
I mean, Kenny, I've heard some questionable things about you, Kenny. Don't you dare to defend that haircut.
The Condos. No, I'm not defending. I'm not defending.
Dare defend.
I'm not defending the Condos. I'm not defending the Condos.
Was he on the bus? Was he on the bus?
Yes, he was. Wait, SK, what are you saying?
No, it's even crazy when you consider what country he's from, too.
Yeah. Nomad, talk to me, Nomad. Nomad?
Yeah.
Can you
hear me?
Yeah, so Nomad, I'll come back to you.
Apparently Fury's getting cooked, but anyway, I'll leave it there.
Shout out Fury. Nomad.
Yeah, it was a great day for hate watchers, man.
Pep
Yes,
going down
it
in
was
the
a great day.
dumps,
It was a
Barca
great
going
day.
down in the dumps, the whole
Yeah, no.
Cruyff,
Oh,
the whole
Hold on, man.
Cruyffian
no,
era.
we are building, bro. We are building up to that lep cooker. We are building to that lep cooker.
The
We are building
whole
up.
the whole Cruyffian obsession with philosophy and style of play and possession and pressure and we were better and they were lucky, all gone down
No.
dumps.
Okay. Nomad, again, I don't want to conflict the two. Don't you dare compare Barca's performance to City's performance. Don't you even dare do
No,
that.
I'm talking about from a Madridista perspective, like seeing Pep and Barca fail on the same day on my birthday. It was great.
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, bro.
man.
Happy birthday, bro.
One of the best birthdays I had in a while. It was a great day. But yeah, HH, it's on
No,
flick.
bro, no, I'm gonna cut you. You can't come here and say just because of I hate watching football, it's one of your best birthdays, bro. You can't do that, man. Come on.
It is.
Wait.
Of course it is.
Paul, of course that counts. A hate watch counts. There is positivity towards a hate watch. What the heck?
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of
Have you ever? How
No. Seriously, if that 2020 UCL final was on my birthday, that'd be one of the greatest birthdays of all time. 100%.
Yeah,
that's a UCL final. That's different.
Yeah, that's the UCL winning. That's different. That's common.
This-
just common.
No, all hate watches count. All hate watches count.
Yeah, honestly, this could be like technically this could be like top 3 of my best birthdays I've had
Wait,
in
no, man,
recent
did you get
memory.
any cake? Did you get any cake, no man?
Yeah, I had a party and all that, but yeah, it is.
Wait, hold on. As in, you had like a birthday party with like candles and balloons
No.
and everything? Or...
UC
I had some-
Oh, yeah, I had a Usik one. Shout out to Usik, man. Shout out to Usik.
No, not like that. Not the kind of party, but we won't get into that. Oh, it. The thing is, it was a great day. Just for me, just overall, it was a great day.
Yeah, no, Usik one. Shout out to Usik. Yeah, Nomad, continue. Nomad.
And it is. I've got to say this. It's on flick. It is on flick. He chooses how the team plays. He chooses what kind of players he puts on the pitch. Like, and that bomb from the streets that he had, coaching the team from the sidelines, I couldn't even recognize who that guy was. He was clearly out of his depth. So they don't have their Spotify home ground, they don't have their manager, and they don't have their best player in Lamine Yamal in this match. And you saw what happened, right? So Pedri has to play much further up the pitch. He can't play in a double pivot with Casado. He can't. And I'm sorry, I've been saying this for the last, I think 2 or 3 seasons, almost 3 seasons. You can't play Gavi in attack. You can't. He's not an attacker. Gavi is not an attacker. You can't play him in attack, and it doesn't work because for those second balls, for those second chances, you need someone who can finish and who is extremely, aggressive in attack. And Gavi isn't. Gavi is more of a facilitator kind of guy.
So basically, just say, so are Real winning the league then? Are Real winning the league?
Yeah, I said the Real Madrid are going to win the league by a minimum of 3 to 4 points, and I'm going to stick to it. Because I would much rather compete with Atletico going into the final stages of La Liga than Barcelona. Because I know Atletico are much more likely to drop points against lower opposition than, Barcelona. Because Barcelona, when it comes to the league, when Barcelona goes, just like Man City, when Barcelona goes on a fine run of form, they don't stop. They don't. And we've seen that. We know that. And so this spanner in the works that I'm seeing right now in the case of Barcelona, it's actually really, it soothes my soul. I see, because you don't want to see a team that plays good, aggressive football, that has scored so many goals, competing with you. You want someone like Atletico competing with you. Because when you know that after January your team is going to be performing better, the players are coming back, you have gotten better in the last few games, and may that continue. So yeah, I would much rather compete with Atletico.
Let me hit this
HH,
quick.
can I quickly say something, HH?
Go for it, Mike. Go for it.
Yeah, they got to get out of that stupid stadium. That Montjuic is a curse to them. That's
bro, it's so
first
bad.
off,
Yeah, it is.
First off, the stadium is trash. 2, Girona have won.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on.
Villarreal have won there.
Wait, did the thumbs up just come on your screen?
Yeah, I don't know why it does.
That's crazy.
I don't know
Sorry,
why it
continue.
does. But Leganés have won there. Las Palmas have won there. Atleti have won there. Basically, it's a playground for the away teams at the moment.
Oh no!
Michael's speaking facts, but the atmosphere is stuck.
No, because what's it called? Like, I don't know whether you guys remember. Like, okay, I don't even know whether you're even old enough to remember the Dele Alpi. In my view, Juve's old stadium before their new stadium. So basically,
they had an old stadium.
Yeah. It looks a big. So basically, it's like my thing is that really big stadiums, especially that has like a massive running track, is a no-go. Like you could just tell, like if there's no atmosphere, like once the crowd is so far away, I don't feel the crowd near you. It's crazy. And also, anybody who's played football will know is that your brain has this thing called pitch association. So if you play on a patch of grass like 30, 40 times a year, every single year, you grow attuned to it. So let's be real. Barca are not really playing at home because these players are they know this pitch probably as well as many of the other teams because they're not that used to that pitch. But it's like even when Barca play, I'm like, because I'm so used to the Camp Nou, I'm like, wait, are Barca at home or are they away?
By the way,
because I'm so lost with the home.
The Camp Nou is not going to be ready for God knows how long.
2025, and let's see.
Let's see. They say it's going to be delayed even more now.
Yeah. But anyways, I just wanted to add what Michael said, which is a complete fact. Most of this first half of the season has been played out, not in home. So it's very probable if this, like, they're going to play. I think they win more by going out than playing at home. So the second half of the season, they play more games at home. Let's see how that works.
Okay, let me hear this. So shout out to your boy QC. Hansi Fluke living off COVID CL, bottled 11 points lead.
Wait, do I hear that?
I hate when guys do this, man. So we're still gonna discredit what he did for that season. Stop it.
I think Hansi Flick is great.
Is
it just me though? There's an echo almost.
No, but you know that's like the further away we're from like what you want, people are gonna be like you said, what have you done for me lately? Like, let's be real, he flopped at Germany, and obviously he started well for Barcelona, but as of now, obviously he's a bit.
But my thing is that let's just see how the season ends. That's my thing. Shout out
of course.
Bjorn Canary, Julian. Atleti only plays defensive against big teams. Yeah, that's fair.
Also,
let's be honest, he's got PTSD at Barcelona. He's never won there. So I'm just thinking.
Not anymore.
No. So basically, Mike, I saw that I am still in shell shock that they won that game and in the manner that they won the game.
Well.
No,
Mr. Short, Barca overperformed early on. Did Barca overperform?
Definitely.
It was a new manager bump.
Wait, how does a new manager bounce last like what 10, 11 games?
I don't know if it's new manager.
It wasn't a new manager bounce. The attackers overperformed the XG, which is like
100%.
It's such a level that
and maybe like other team are still.
But guys, see, let's be fair. What have we been saying? Lewandowski's been missing many chances. Someone even said it in the streets. You know what is one name we've not mentioned so far? That we should mention that we've not mentioned so far. That was key to Atleti winning.
All right.
Antoine
Griezmann?
No.
Simeone's son
was Sorloth.
Who was key to Atleti?
Julian.
No.
All Black.
Black.
Bro, those were huge. See, people forget that.
He's back.
Like Rafinha's 1v1, Pedri's 1v1.
Yeah, but were they incredible? Like they were insane, but like
I hate when people do this against keepers. See, because you can look at this both ways: bad shots or because here's the thing: if as a keeper you don't put your knee down at the right time, that goes through your legs.
Absolutely.
So remember, for Oblak, it's about coming out early and making sure that you make yourself big and putting your knee down so the ball doesn't go through your legs and timing to when you put your leg down.
This might be.
Sorry, okay, go.
This might be hyperbole, but I think he's one of La Liga's greatest ever goalkeepers. Oblak.
With one title.
I think he's one of the best goalkeepers
Yeah,
in
no,
the
he's
of all
top
time.
Come on.
HH,
He's
one
one of
thing-
let's. I mean, like shout out to Canizares. Canizares was very good. For
Exactly.
Valencia back in the day, Canizares was bloody good.
His son is playing at Real Madrid Academy, and he's not that good.
Oh no, who that is.
Yeah, I'm not sons of them. I was good. Check out Didinho. Like Canizares was quality, and he should have won at least one UCL, but back to back L's. You can put Oblak, you can put probably because you have Oblak, you have Canizares, you have Casillas,
Courtois.
Oh yeah,
Courtois is the greatest ever. I'm not gonna argue with anyone.
In terms of ability, yes.
Time will give him his flowers.
Ability,
You've never
yes.
seen a keeper so fucking good at everything that as Courtois.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring this one. One of me says,
serious, man.
make space, LL. I've got AVIs. I'll show you. I'll try to make space. Shout out to Rizzo, member 27. Pep and Fury taking L's today.
Bro, man, it's
no, because I cannot wait to actually watch the highlights, but because I'm so happy because I just prefer Usyk. Like Fury just annoys me, so I'm actually really happy that Usyk
Can't
won.
lie though, judges kind of screwed them over with the scoreline though, because 116 to 112 was a bit wild.
No, but I'm sorry.
Much closer fight.
Like the judges in that first fight effed it up because I don't agree with the results. But like, because I'm going to watch the fights back and then judge for myself and see. So, Wing, I'm not reading that. I mean, thanks. I'm not reading that. I ain't reading that, bro. I'm not reading that.
We're gonna get into Pep.
I'm not. So shout out to Just 3. Get it. Plus Real Madrid and Atleti were underperforming, not anymore. Look.
True.
Do you know why this is so fascinating? It's like for me, just as a football fan, I think that the more teams you have in its highest race, the more exciting it is. So I think we now generally have a 3-horse race because I still don't believe in Real Madrid's consistency now. I still don't think they've figured out their team fully, and I still don't trust Atleti fully. So the way that this is set up is like, wow.
You trust
any of
Barca?
these 3 teams can win.
You trust Barca more than Atleti? That's crazy. What?
The thing is, no, but I agree with HH. The
They're
thing is,
trash,
Barca
bro.
has proven. No, look, Barca has proven.
Yeah,
it can
Barca,
be consistent this season. This season, Real Madrid still hasn't proven that.
No, but you know what you said about Barca? Barca are not playing badly. They are playing well, but they're just missing chances. So once we'll get to City. Barca would be worried if you're playing badly, you're not creating chances, and you're losing.
The issue with that is Hansi Flick's system depends so much on the attackers putting away the chances. So the fact that you're saying the attackers are missing chances, bro, that means there's a systematic failure.
They're gonna keep losing points.
No. Wait.
I don't think it's
the system itself. The system's not about defending. The system's about attacking.
No, it is.
Wait. If the attackers
really blame Hansi Flick today for the loss.
It's not the system's fault. Yeah.
Thank you. Okay. If chances are missed, that's not the system's fault. It's the players' fault. The system fails if the chances are not being created. We're going to get out of gold fraud.
Can I put something?
I'm not saying the system.
Wait, hold on. What time?
Can I put something
and then KJ. Wait, AK and then KJ. AK.
Go after KJ.
Yeah. I'm not saying the system is at fault, right? I'm saying that like the thing is the system depends on your best attackers putting away the chances, because it's not a system where you can say we'll defend for this game, we'll keep the ball for this game and win with a 1-0. The system is designed to get you as many goals as possible. When your attackers are underperforming, that doesn't bode well. That's what I mean.
Can I put something in?
By the way, this match. Just one last thing.
Wait, hold on, because I've got a moderator topic. So let me hear Mike's response. KJ, SK, then Nomad. Mike.
No, sorry, guys. But AK, so you say that when they missed all the chances against Leganes, was it Hansi Flick's fault? The only game where you could say Hansi Flick is at fault is the Betis game, because they got cooked that game. Betis were the better team, and Hansi Flick didn't really change it. Las Palmas, defensively, horror show. Yeah, you can blame that on Hansi Flick, but also personnel have to do a better job. They missed chances. Leganes, they missed chances. So are we going to say when they converted all the chances against Dortmund, oh no, Hansi Flick's system, it wasn't them. So I think Hansi Flick's system is good. It's just the players are not stepping up, and that's basically on Lewandowski not stepping up as the main striker. And also when he got off the bench, Just bums. I'm sorry, these are bums. Back in the day, Barca had a bench to change a game. Now they don't really have it. So that's, I think, the big issue.
Maybe I'm thinking differently.
Yeah, KJ.
Can I put this into perspective? If you look at the statistics, Barcelona are top of the table for goal scoring, 50 goals scored. The next closest is Real Madrid, 37. If you look at goals conceded, Barcelona are 8th, 13 goals conceded, compared to the team that's conceded the least, which is 9th. At that point, 50 goals scored in less than 20 games? That's more than 2 a game. If you look at goals conceded, 11, right? I think we can say the attackers take their chances. I mean, 50 goals at this point of the season is pretty damn impressive. I think the question is defensively, they don't have the depth. When you take away, okay, I think Christensen's been injured all season, right? Araujo's been injured all season, right? You're essentially defending on Inigo Martinez, who barely played last season, and a 17-year-old Kobasi who's still learning the ropes, who when he goes to a bad form, they can't really drop him, that Kobasi kid. So, it's a question of defensively. Next summer, they do have to address the centre-back position because it's clearly and also defensive midfield, because let's not forget that if you have a good defensive midfielder that doesn't allow your defense to get exposed as much, it can help your team structurally, right? So once they address that defensive midfield position and then probably get another centre-back, Barca will be better defensively. But at this moment in time, it's just not feasible. One, financially, but two, also because of the injuries they have. But it's also not a surprise in the end. I think it's good that Flick has them being a certain way, but the fact of the matter is they do have to outscore teams. You remember the old Pep teams, right? They used to concede a lot of goals, but they'd have to win by outscoring everyone. Essentially, Barca are in the moment where the only way they essentially win is outscoring everyone, because defensively they still leave a lot to be desired.
Eski, talk to me.
Yeah, and kind of just echoing off of that more. When you don't put away your chances, that's going to empower teams to take a little bit more risk in terms of trying to force the issue, right? Because if they're okay, we've defended well for about 60 minutes. Let's just add an extra runner the next time we get the ball, and let's just see what happens. And
because Eski, is it Hansi Flick's fault that Barca didn't put away those chances? Should Hansi Flick now change the system?
It's not necessarily that's his fault, but it's more so when that doesn't happen, the system's frailties is going to be more exposed. You get what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily
okay. So that happens. So what should Hansi Flick's response be? Okay, let's maybe sit back a bit deeper because we can now lose games because we're not put away those chances, or put a gun to their head in training and tell them that if you don't score, I'll blow your head off.
I mean,
he needs to
I'm
get
not going
Araujo
to word it that way,
as
but I'd probably lean towards the second option only because the chances that they make are just so clear cut that you kind of just have to keep doing it. I'm not gonna lie. If it was a situation where they were only creating half chances, or they were struggling to break teams down, then I would say, yeah, you might want to adapt a little bit more. But if you're getting in those good positions, then if you do put those chances away, teams are going to be less likely to attack you more, which will then help solve the defensive issue. So it's like a systemic thing.
No, because I think because my thing though is, are Barca going to keep missing these chances for the rest of the season? That's why I said it's still a 3-horse race and anybody can win it, because I believe that I still feel Lewandowski is washed, but I will not deny that maybe he'll just click it together and the goals will start coming in because the quality is still there.
Wait, you have to also keep in mind, these players aren't robots, so you're always going to have good and bad days. It's more so about the
winter break may be a good thing for them.
And I think especially when you have such a young team, because Chelsea went through this last year, the aim is you have to make sure you can get more good days than bad days. And if you're going to have a bad day, that floor level that you have is still going to be high enough for you to win games.
Barca don't have 2 billion though. That's the difference. But sorry, go on.
SK, ignore him.
No, just go on.
No. SK, he's in 14th. He's in 14th.
No.
And also SK, if he loses to Bournemouth, I think they're going to be 15 or 16. So basically, that's relegation speaks. Basically, SK, I think you need to put on your relegation captions to understand what this guy is.
Artist, no, it's actually diabolical. You haven't said anything.
SK, put on your relegation captions, man. It's hard. SK, I got to understand what you're saying. It's relegation.
This is weird conference league speak. I don't know what's going on.
Like this, like relegation speak is crazy. It's crazy. Like,
no,
like,
I'm done. The only thing that's getting me is RDS did say me for a good hour, bro. I forgot he was still here. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe sorry, I forgot. And also, aren't you supposed to like doing CP or like saving lives or something?
I don't work all the time, man. Like, what's going on? Like,
sure.
Just focus on winning.
Yeah, shout out to those patients, man.
Just win tomorrow. Just win tomorrow. That's all.
A doctor is trying to clown Chelsea while there are guys literally
This is crazy, man. Your team is getting dunked on by Tottenham, and then you're in 14. Why are you worrying about Chelsea?
And he's trying to.
Like, what's going on?
You know what? It's time. Go hold on.
Can I say one last thing?
Okay, Nomad, real quick. Yeah, because we need to cook this Catalonian. Quick.
I think the problem with Hansi Flick's system is like it doesn't render itself to the concept of reliability and consistency. Like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's no sense of security and stability and predictability in the Barcelona system, which is what you need to sustain a league title challenge right up to the end. And it's not. He's basically playing like a cup side. Like a knockout side in the league format.
No, my thing is...
That's why they ended up scoring 50 goals. But I told you, a world-class attack is not sustainable, but a world-class defense is. That's why this was never going to be sustainable.
The defenses win leagues. Which is why Barca are an outside threat for the UCL.
Because one of the greatest attacking sides, especially in league football history, especially in La Liga, Mourinho's 2012 La Liga side, Real Madrid side, they score 121
that's
goals.
A yellow, by the way, I don't mind Casper Monsab. That's a yellow.
Wow.
That's a yellow. Monsab, that's a yellow.
That's crazy.
What's it called? Elijah and Hamza. Make sure to know that Monsab is on a yellow. He's on a yellow card. Elijah and Hamza. Monsab is on a yellow. Thank you.
Crazy.
So Mourinho's 2012 Real Madrid side, they scored 121 goals in 38 games, right? 121 goals, 100 points in 38 games. But you see how they defended and who they had in defense. Like, people still think that was Mourinho's 2012 side were terrorists. In spite of them scoring 121 goals and 100 points, that's still that image because of the kind of defending that they had. So Barcelona is not going to have that with Araujo and Christensen now.
All right, so guys, we're here. So guys, here's the thing. RDS, you need to do us a favor.
What do I need to do?
Throw the game.
We're about to see
tomorrow.
shameless lists like we've never seen before.
RDS, you need to throw the game.
We can't do that.
RDS, I need to. Wait, hold on, RDS. This isn't a write-off. Throw the damn game.
No, but we can't.
RDS.
We can't do that.
RDS, read my lips. RTR. You know what RTR stands for? Read the room. Read the room. This is the LEP era. This is the LEP era. We're trying to have a feast. So RDS, throw the damn game so this guy ends up in seventh.
What I don't understand is why United were able to beat City, but Chelsea couldn't. They couldn't do their job when they paced them and beat them.
All right, I'm going to ignore what 13th has to say.
Right. Okay. Can I cook on this first?
Can I speak on this because I need to go?
Okay. So I'll come to RDS and then to AK. So let me just show.
Can I go to AK?
Yeah, so guys, shout out to everyone who's watching. So guys, remember guys, this is going to be on Spotify. Remember guys, we are in podcast form. So City are in 6th. So in their last 5 games, 3 L's, 1 draw, 1 win. City on 27 points, Newcastle on 26. If Bournemouth get to Dubinsky, City go down to 7th. So Bournemouth, and also it's at Old Trafford. Damn it! So Bournemouth, we are with you, and we're going to be supporting you there fully.
Or Fulham win their game as well. That's because Fulham.
Oh yes, true, but they need to win by 3 goals or more. Yeah, 3 goals or more to go ahead of GD. So
HH, you got to share my screen. You got to look at this stat. This stat is even crazier.
Oh wow.
Wait, Chelsea 25.
No, Chelsea. Here's the thing.
But look at Spurs have done this.
Okay, wait, hold on.
But this is only Premier? Is this only England?
Okay, Mike. Okay, first of all, okay, no. Okay. So here's the thing. Now, there is a government tax on Chelsea. There's a government tax on. Wait, hold on. Wait, Monuments, you're not going to be allowed this. Monuments, keep sending those emojis. I ain't allowing you into this damn hangout. So fine. So guys, no one dare leave. Monuments, you're not getting allowed in this hangout, bro. Nobody dare leave. First of all,
that's wild.
the Chelsea one. There's a government tax, so that doesn't count. So we can ignore that. Tottenham, 97, 27 December 97. Arsenal, 1977. United, 1961. Liverpool. Bro, guys, again, the Chelsea one, it was literally the government ruined our entire team. So that was an extremely special thing.
It wasn't really, but anyway, yeah.
No, wait, hold on. This is a team who are just come defending champions 4 in a row. How are they taking these many L's? Okay, so Ardes, please explain to me what is going on with LEP right now. Because I'm going to do something that will shock people. I'm going to defend Haaland. I told you. Shout to my whites out there, Caucasian.
Yeah, but wait, Fulham don't need to go 3 goals.
Ardes, talk to you. Ardes, talk. So Ardes, talk.
Someone quote that. Someone.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, technically it's not Caucasian because the Caucasus, but anyway,
okay, cool.
It's fine. Yeah, just it's different, different. Anyway, okay, yeah. Listen, I'll say it once and I'll say it again. Please, and I beg now. Please don't compare Sir Alex Ferguson to Pep now. Come on, guys. Like it's. Can we at least just kind of stop? Can we say, okay, yeah?
KJ, I'm gonna come to you soon because I want to hear your trash ass defense of this bombers.
Can I speak after RDS?
Yeah, sure,
I have to leave.
Your money, miss. That's crazy.
RDS continue.
Okay, wow. Okay, I'm not making one comment. That's wild, but.
He's black.
It doesn't matter. Hamza and
no, that doesn't matter. From the way you write that.
No, bro. Don't do that. Anybody doing the ER. I'm sorry, that's tricky.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Hamza.
That's a bit crazy.
15 minutes. National Hamza decide how long you want to put him in timeout, please.
Yeah.
An hour. Go for it.
Yeah, so don't compare these guys, so because I don't care what anyone says. At the end of the day, so in the Premier League, 23 seasons for Alex Ferguson, never once dropped third and never once had a streak this bad. We're talking 1 win in 12 games.
That's 1 win in 12.
2 draws, 9 losses. 1 win in 12.
Because the only thing about it is that because every single time to cope, Pep always likes to sneak in like, oh no, but we won 4 in a row, we won 3 in a row, we've won something and everything. But it's like, again, read the room. We don't care what you've done. We are talking about right now. And also, do you know them joke? You know when he did this?
Yeah.
I think he was referring to the league position when he did this.
I mean, that's what people refer to, man. So it's like, but I don't know, because like I said, maybe the chat, obviously maybe Mike knows, but can someone tell me a manager in the past that had a record of 1 win in 12 games that remained in their job at that point? So I went back, I typed back, and I was like, even back pre first division sort of period, and I was like, when obviously it was in the Premier League, I was like, were there any managers that if the stat they told you was I've only won 1 game in 12? Did they remain as managers or head coaches of their club?
Is that for me like
not even like Alan Pardew or something?
No, Alan Pardew was 9.
No, because it's a matter that this, my bro, this is a sackable offense. Yeah. Like what he's doing now, this is sackable. By 1 win in 12, you are it's just that. But do you know what the weird thing is? Which is why this is such an interesting situation. He is pretty much unsackable.
Okay.
He is. Ardius.
Maybe
Claudio
Roberto
Ranieri
Martinez
gets sacked after he won the league.
Yeah, Roberto got run in the league, but I don't think even he had a run that bad. I don't think he ran. We're talking 1 win in 12 games, 1 win in 12 in all competitions. Ranieri did, but I don't think Ranieri's one was that bad. 10, okay, fine. If you winless in 10, fine. But 12?
Because for me, that's why I believe they'll beat Everton. Like they will. Like I think they'll get something.
HH, we know the reverse jinx.
No. This is no.
No, this is not reverse jinx. They're winning.
Ardius, I'm telling you right now, Ardius.
Listen,
if this guy loses to Everton,
if Sean Dyche ball is the reason why that we get a Pep Comunicado coming soon.
No, because you see, my thing is that open-ended thing. Is Pep unsackable based on what he's done?
He's not.
Of course.
100%.
Okay, let me put it this way, HH. You are
He is Man City.
fan. Literally, Pep gets to your team. You've never won a UCL before. He gets you UCL with a treble while dominating the Premier League, and then you have a season where this happens. Are you sacking him?
No,
he's not going to.
Impossible. In fact, let me tell you something.
No, because see, and this is what I've reiterated. The only way Pep leaves is that he steps down. He doesn't get sacked. No, he gets sacked.
No,
so which is why, like, how bad is it going to be before Pep just literally? Because remember, and Paul and my La Liga guys remember this. Pep, it's got so much for Pep in La Liga. He had to quit and he took a sabbatical. So my thing though is that we know that he's very intense. He uses a lot of emotion, and I just believe that it may get to a point where the only way that we get a comunicado is like, I just can't take this anymore, and he needs to now take a break from football.
Place. Yeah, Conference League place or Europa League place. That's
he's not well. So I'm going to speak. I was going to speak in a second because listen. I didn't just because I just want to quickly summarize the game, so I don't have to speak. So obviously on the game, first and foremost, before going to the Pep, you've got to give credit to Aston Villa. Aston Villa were really, really good today.
Morgan Rogers, man, wow.
I don't know. That goal was just sort of so, because we talk about the fact that I don't know what's happened to Foden, but based on Foden's form right now, there is no way he's getting into the England team.
No. It's impossible. Like, there's too much talent. Bellingham, Jermaine, Morgan Rogers, it's too much. Too much talent.
If he gets in the England team, it literally will be some.
Basically, like this.
Yeah, but I don't know whether two.
No. Basically, Mike's. Mine is a bit too dark. Mike's.
I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna speak on that.
So full credit to Villa as well, because they've had obviously a tricky season as part of being in the Champions League, but like at the end of the day, and this is the thing that I think the thing is people still kind of weirdly give this thing to City where it's like, not that they're just being unlucky, but if this player wasn't there, this isn't. But what's bad, what's wrong with City is that they're not playing well. Like this is the key thing. It's not that they're playing well, but they just happen to be unlucky with like a defensive mistake, or they're not be taking their chances, aka like a Barcelona, for example. They're just not playing well as a team. Even in that United game back last week, you can't tell me that City outplayed Manchester United in their own home.
No,
it didn't.
Both were ass, but United were the better team in the second half.
Yeah, but the thing is, they were playing away.
No, Ardius, you know what's even more disgusting? In like half of the games they've lost, they've literally conceded the same goal. Lose the ball up the pitch, ball down the center. One of the defenders is too way out of position. There's a big gap, and they just concede a goal. It's literally the same script.
Exactly.
Also, bro. Because guys, there's so much stuff to
I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna speak on that, bro. I'm gonna speak on that. I'm gonna cook on that.
Man, the thing is that Grisha, how the cheek to put up this as if you really contributed to those three trophies.
I'm gonna cook him.
Yeah, that was interesting because I mean, because whatever you say about like Rashford or Anthony or Darwin Núñez or even Mbappe or whatever. At the end of the day, people have forgotten Jack Grealish cost 100 million. Jack Grealish cost 100 million for City, and no one talks about it. Not in the British press. People talking about Rashford, this, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine, granted. But Jack Grealish cost 100 million. What the hell has he done in his 3 or so years for City to warrant that price tag?
Are you talking about Draymond Green?
Ball carrying.
Are you talking about Draymond Green?
He's here for ball carrying. It's fine.
Is that
wait. Draymond Green is way more valuable than freaking Grealish, man.
No, he did a quadruple zero, man. He put out a quadruple zero.
The way Aston Villa defended him. No, I'm talking about the way Aston Villa defended him.
Oh yeah. I use my voice, but I just continue.
Yeah. So in the end, so obviously to speak. So like in the end, but just going quickly back to what Esker's kind of alluding to, because that was kind of the point I'm trying to build up to, in that like it's all well and good saying, okay, Pep Guardiola is not going to be sacked because it's just all for what he's done with obviously Manchester City past. But the problem that we're seeing is that they're not playing well, and the issues seem to be coaching, seems to be tactical, seems to be managerial things. So it's one thing if it's just you're just unlucky, just unfortunate, etc. But if you're making the same mistakes over and over again, which is a coaching,
because we can sort of like compare the two. Barca, that is not necessarily tactical. That is personal and players. This is tactical.
Yeah, this is
it's like Lewandowski. I have no sympathy for you. Haaland, I do.
Yeah, you have a combination of the two where you don't have coaching concerns, but you now have managerial concerns because you're at a point where do these guys don't have confidence now? Can you actually because as I said when I obviously big up Fergie, that's just stupid. When I big up Fergie, it's like there is a certain managerial skill that you need to keep on motivating players for 23 seasons. Okay, like when you have to constantly you've got different personalities, you've got people dipping the form, different things like that. There's a certain skill that you need to keep on bringing people.
No, because that's it. So basically, when we now do like a manager battle between Fergie and Pep, Fergie is winning that longevity battle, bro.
Yeah, he's won it. Yeah. He's won it because at the end of the day, like when people keep on saying, "Oh, if this player, if Pep has this player, then it will therefore mean that the thing works." It's like, no, that's not how it works. One quick point here is just the thing is that like it's your job as a manager that when your team is undergoing poor form, you need to be able to galvanize that player, whether it's a new idea, a new player, something to put the sparrow in the works. At the end of the day, with like Fergie won a Premier League with Phil Jones. What the hell do you think Fergie's bench was? Like, if you're saying that I need to rely on my bench, I don't know my key players, what bench do you think Fergie?
Yeah, don't give me that crap. Don't give me that crap.
So you can't do that. So because you have to use what you have, because part of it comes from galvanizing, saying, listen, we are Manchester United, we are Man City.
But Sebastian, why do people keep on bringing this whole Rodri thing and the Ballon? Like, why do people keep doing it? And again, I don't know, because I got to repeat myself again, is that the Rodri thing only makes sense if City had a DM and they were still losing. Pep is playing the exact same way, leaving himself open to a transition without an actual DM. It's diabolical. So do you know how easy it is to play against a team like Man City who are that attacking and play that high without a DM? It's insane. So this has nothing to do with Rodri. It's the fact of like, you're playing the same way without a defensive midfielder, which is crazy.
Yeah, so fundamentally that's a coaching issue, something that Pep is supposed to be. If he's going to be stubborn to rectify, like I said, again, I don't know where this goes because everyone keeps on saying, "Oh, but he's not going to get sacked irrespective of what he does." I'm like, so you mean to tell me that like if he keeps on losing games, he's still going to be in a job? Is that because as things stand, City aren't getting CL football. If things good, City aren't getting HH. We are going to see Pep walking in to
Oh no, let's not.
Which version?
It's going to be there. Now the only thing is it going to be the one where like you at least
is it the green or the orange? The green or the orange?
Okay, wait. Guys, come on. Guys, come on.
Is it gonna?
Wait, hold on. No. Okay. At worst, it's gonna be orange.
If I see City in green, I might.
At worst, it's orange.
I don't know.
Welsh.
I don't know. Okay, let's come on. Let's just.
Well, no. One last thing. If Pep somehow and City do end up being in the Conference League, will you do watch-alongs or reactions?
Yes.
Incredibly shaggy.
City away.
I'm paying the £30 a month and everything for Conference League coverage. Every game, live on Twitch, live watch along. Yes.
I can't wait to see them play against the Nomads, man. The Nomads.
Wait, hold on. Let me take
Man City versus the Nomads.
Let's go to Dubinsky's, man. So shout to your boy. Shout to Elijah, man. When Liverpool lost 9 out of 12 in all competitions.
We got relegated to the
second division. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, we got relegated. It was
Hold
mad,
up.
Elijah, I needed to relax.
Yeah, no, that's
Elijah, let's just chill.
Yeah, because you do have to bear in mind, back in those times, you only played like 18 games during the season.
No. They played a 42-game schedule.
You didn't play 42 games in 54.
42 games, bro.
But money makes this.
No, 42. See, no, because my thing is, this is what I want to ask is that, like, Pep, how many times are he going to lose?
Wait,
like,
do you
know what this guy did? Like 4 L's in a row. Then you know, like that LeBron meme. I'm gonna give you 2 more back-to-back losses now. I'm like, are you now back on a streak of L's?
No, but it's
Become a loser.
Don't lose to Everton.
It's just
Become a loser.
He's going to get at least 13 points over the next few until the end of the season. Come on, man.
You guys keep confusing. You guys keep confusing something. HH.
Wait, hold on. Let me finish this. So shout out to boy Hamza. HH, you like to tell the full story. So why have I never heard you say poo? That's crazy. It was crazy. I had Premier League champions Chelsea 16th after 16 Premier League games in 15-16. 4 wins.
That's a black.
Can I respond?
That was bad. That was bad.
No.
That was bad.
Can I respond?
Prime Hazard, Prime Costa.
Okay,
Prime
did Mourinho financially dope?
And
Sort
if I can remember,
well, it was okay. When we did this, was he about to be sent to The Hague to possibly be incarcerated for financially doping?
I mean, Chelsea are under investigation.
So the thing about the City thing is that this is happening while you're being under investigation for financially doping. So this is on a whole different level, bro.
130.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to boy Eddie, man. Eddie, thank you for the Dubinsky. Eddie, thank you for the Dubinsky. Not a conspiracy theorist, but this fall off from Man City is the biggest fall off a cliff. It's almost like they were forced drop points to miss UCL as a plea deal for 115 charges. Miss UCL for a year or be relegated.
I don't know.
That's
a bit too much.
That's
130. It's now 130.
This is like some kind of like freaking Ides of March, like freaking all the president's men, political thriller kind of stuff. Like that's like 5D chess. I just think that they're just having a fall off. Now, again, guys, I keep on telling you, I think that at worst they're going to have a points deduction. No.
Yeah, but that's bad given where you are.
You're saying relegation?
Here's the thing. No,
don't
like Kenny. I mean, if they give guys a 20-point deduction,
out of all the season, I'm like, yeah.
Do you know what it was? If this was normal settings, okay, all right, well, like in fourth, we can't do it. If ever there's a season to not get a points deduction, it's this season.
Yeah.
I think that they'll be innocent.
We're talking last game season, point deduction.
We're talking Man City having 6 points against Leicester and Southampton.
If there's a situation where Pep needs to win to stay in the league, bro.
Points deduction hits and then they get relegated. They can't do anything.
Is that the ultimate stream?
Bro, that's a stream to end all streams, bro.
Yeah,
Pep celebrating a win to stay in the league in 17 or 16. Now that's what's supposed to be peak, bro. That'll be peak.
To be honest, who would you take? You know, I know Everton the last 5 years has been, relegation avoiding monsters. If it came down to that situation, I'm taking Everton to survive.
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Because they're not. Wait, hold on. So Abrigado Brazil, they will suffer until they return Ballon d'Or to.
Shout out to Richarlison.
Wait, guys, hold on. Is this a hex?
Richarlison put that hex.
Brazilian juju.
Do you think? No, because guys, I mean, like I told you, I'm a spiritual guy. Is this because ever since that Ballon d'Or thing? Is this a hex?
Nah, but Vinny won the best, and it still hasn't changed. So.
Okay, I'm going to Brazil. This kind of from. Okay, honestly, guys, do you think relegation is a possibility?
No. This season like this. Seems like
RDS, stop.
Unless the point deduction, that's the only thing. If they get
point deduction.
Yeah, basically, if there's a point deduction and what is this, then that'll be without a points deduction, I think that at worst we're looking at like 6th or 7th.
Realistically, United.
They're lucky that teams thought. It always says they're lucky that teams thought they were still.
Wait, hold on. Let me just finish this Dubinsky, then I'll come to you guys. So shout out to Obrigado Brazil again. Leicester fans will soon return to their original teams. Watch out. Lep hired a psychiatrist to decide for Plan B. It's in the next Netflix. What?
There is another
true?
man.
That's a break. That's a break. That's a break.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me hit that.
Oh my god.
Wait, they're doing another all or nothing?
Hold on. Was Eric Ten Hag sacrificed for this?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was.
That was
Possibly
the offering. All eras come to an end,
Shout out to Don. Don't compare Grealish to Rust.
Yeah, man, that's disrespectful.
Okay, no. Let me explain. Let me explain again. So
Draymond Green.
in NBA and everything is Russell Westbrook. Hold on. He's a fantastic NBA player. He's a horrible 3-point shooter. So, and for some reason, he likes to just shoot. When guys say, "No, bro, your strength is your insane athleticism." So, what players would do is that, bro, if Russell Westbrook is about to take a 3, bro, leave him. Because we know he's gonna miss. If you're gonna compare them, that's fine. So basically, that was my point. Wasn't comparing them times. Was comparing the situations of like
Grealish is like a Spencer Dinwiddie, man, not Russell West. It's like a Spencer Dinwiddie.
These guys, Zaza Pachulia on the world, man. These guys are dumb as
Dante Exum or something.
Nah, man, I'm thinking more JaVale McGee.
Okay, now this is weird. Hold up. Have water. Okay. Oh Lord. So the B was ahead of the curve. He built the best young team, knowing that City at some points will decline. Esteva, Andre Santos, and Paez are yet to come. Look, man. We move in Celente. Wait, guys. What's the title race? Huh? What's
Never heard of it. Top 4 still the target.
What's the title race? Top 4. AK, talk to me.
Yeah. Can you zoom into my AVI, please?
Ben Simmons is crazy.
No, it's true though. Ben Simmons, yeah.
No, it is.
Ben Simmons, the only difference.
Guys, this is disgraceful.
That's so
I would slap this guy in the face for that.
Yeah.
Because what's that supposed to? Because you really believe that for 100 million, you truly contributed and made it worth their while for that price, contributing to those trophies.
Also, you can't flex on mid-table teams. You can't flex on mid-table.
No, you can't. See, that's disgusting. No, but do you know what it was? Fans as well. Fans, because he's playing for Villa, so fans were going crazy.
I know that was his ex-team.
Hold on. Okay.
Can I ask one question?
You go for it.
Go on.
How many goals has Grealish scored in 2024?
I don't think one. I think like one.
No bad. Hold on.
He hasn't scored in like 46 games or 40.
No bad.
If you double Grealish's goals, Gabriel, the centre-back at Arsenal, has more.
Not only just that, he and Firmino still have the same amount of goals in the last 600 days. There you go.
I'm AK.
Yeah, I'm gonna first speak on privilege. That's gonna be my first topic. HH, I'm gonna ask you a few questions. I want a few questions or a few answers. HH, if Jack Grealish had your skin tone, my skin tone, KJ skin tone, SK skin tone, Kenny's skin tone, how would the reaction?
RDS, so don't
RDS skin tone, Nomad skin tone, Money Mesa skin tone.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm not a Chelsea fan. I'm black, man. I'm not a Chelsea fan.
How would his
Money Mesa, we saw
we saw the
how would the reaction to be if he did something like this?
No. We know what they did to Pogba, and we know what they tried to do with Saka. But Saka is just so consistent for that.
There was a black Brazilian who decided on Twitter to put not bad when there was a stat saying that he got 13 goals and assists in 14 finals, which people called incredibly arrogant, which I didn't understand. Meanwhile, you have this guy putting up 3 signs, even though this guy did nothing in the Premier League or the trophies that he won. You have another guy with a certain skin tone who decides to put on Instagram his trophies that he won. Keep in mind the trophies that he won as a bench warmer and as a rotational player.
But I'll give you some point here. And I think I'm sure RDS, Money Mace, Kenny, you pretty much will agree with me. I know where I'm going with this, is that for England, there are certain guys that these are just our guys. Like they represent a particular type of what we're about.
Exactly.
So, and basically, it's hard to understand unless you live in England.
You don't have to explain to
Foden is a particular kind of a guy that represents a lot of people in England. Grealish is a
Bozo.
particular type of a guy that represents a lot of people in England. So because they identify so strongly with them, it is what it is. And also, if you go to school in England, there are guys called like prefects or teachers' pets, and they're these like they're untouchables. So,
To be fair, my only pushback to that with Grealish is two. One, he's not been featured in the England squad much, if at all, when, to be honest, he should have. And two, not technically, he is Irish. So there is still a kind of like, it's not really been an accepted player compared to Foden, who is quintessential British.
I think no. That's us for the
Foden is Britannia.
Britannia.
Guys, for PC, if you open up Foden's body, his blood is red and white. You'll see a cross. You'll see the England flag inside his body.
It's just interesting, you know.
They tried to make him their David Beckham.
If you open Foden up, was a crazy way of.
Can you pull up my idea?
They tried to make him their David Beckham.
Wait, hold on. AK.
Yeah, it's just interesting to see, you know. Shout out to the privileged, shout out to the white folks out there, but I don't think it's interesting to see. It's all I'm gonna say. Now, on to Pep. HH, do you know what is so annoying about this Rodri nonsense that this guy loves to push and the City fans are pushing? You are basically exposing the fact that your manager is dependent on one singular player.
AJ, thank you. Because my thing is that, thank you. But like, Pep, by keeping on saying that we don't have the Ballon d'Or winner, we don't have the Ballon d'Or winner, by saying that, you're showing how trash of a manager you are. Because a great manager, even if you lose key players, you know how to rotate and know how to counteract. Even if you lose a amazing attacker, you're like, okay, let's now manage. So you're saying that because you don't have a DM, you've managed 1 win in 12, that is insanity. It shows that you are a trash manager. It doesn't show how great Rodri is. It shows that as a manager, you suck. You're asking.
He's basically admitted that his players have given him his legacy.
So ultimately, the Rodri stuff it's quite seemingly nonsense to me because, bro, even without Rodri, you were winning games for a month without Rodri, bro. What type of player was Grealish, bro? The guy's, bro, people say, oh, Grealish at Aston Villa was something special, bro. The guy was just this run-of-the-mill average player. He's the same thing that Jared Bowen is at West Ham, bro. That's all he is, bro. Nothing special. Get Grealish out there, man.
Bowen won European trophies, man. Come on.
You think Grealish is fucking the English as a Dan, the way people talk about him at Aston Villa. He's a bum then, he's a bum now.
No, but my whole thing of, again, it's like, it's hard to try to get through the whole Rodri thing. This team is not playing with a DM. It's like you can only praise Rodri if a DM comes in and they're still losing. You can't praise Rodri when this team is literally playing without a defensive midfielder because Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, these guys, they're not DMs.
Exactly. I mean, I don't want to speak on the same players as bro, we've been speaking on Gundogan, on Rico Lewis, on Gvardiol, on Foden, all these guys for the last month, bro. We've been speaking on them every single hangout for the last month, bro. They were already garbage. We proved that they're already garbage. Now, Pep, why do you not have a DM? It's because Pep told Romeo Lavia, you won't have a spot in this team, you can go to Southampton. People talk about the recruitment.
That's the Europa Conference, I'm told.
And yes, the recruitment team does have a lot of blame in this, but Pep is also connected with the recruitment team as well. You are telling me that you cannot find a replacement serviceable DM. It doesn't need to be Rodri on the ball. It doesn't need to be Rodri off the ball. There are serviceable DMs out there that could play in Rodri's place. Why aren't they there?
So no, or SK, or and this is crazy. This made my crowns crazy. Sit deeper, give up possession,
That's
and
another thing.
counter.
Why?
And also, if you do that, Haaland now has more space to run into.
Exactly. Haaland at Dortmund was a transition killer. Ultimately, maybe if you sat deeper, if you played your best box defenders and you countered, maybe you'd have some success. Why is this guy so arrogant in the way he tries to play? It's like you take out one of the most important cogs in your team, you don't buy anybody to replace him, and you play the same way.
It's insanity. That is all that needs to be said. It's not about how amazing this is. You've lost a key part to how your team functions. A manager is like, okay, we don't have another DM. We have to change the way that we play because we're going to get killed in transitions because the players I have are not DMs. So we have to sit deeper to protect the defense, to make up for the fact that we don't have a defensive midfielder. And because Erling Haaland is fast, is quick, and can play in transition, that actually gives me a lot more space to now execute. But you're playing the exact same way. Haaland has no space. Your creativity is down. There's no space for a transition. So Haaland is just standing there waiting for creativity that's not going to happen. And you're getting destroyed in transition because you don't have a defensive midfielder.
It doesn't make sense. And I don't understand why this guy is not changing his way, adapting his way. I mean, this just speaks to the failure of so many things at Man City this season. I mean, Pep not coaching the best games, recruitment not doing what they're supposed to do, players. I mean, I don't want to come back to the players, but
we have to. I'm sorry, and also, and people say we have to talk about your boy.
Yes. I mean,
because my thing is that I'm sorry, I'm here to defend, but I don't know.
Yes. I'm going to defend him too.
Get that haircut, man.
I'm going to defend him too because number one, I mean, the stay humble talk was it was wild. But at the end of the day, Erling Haaland is a certain prototype of player. I've said it, but Erling Haaland's Man City career is Kevin De Bruyne crosses into the box. That's what Erling Haaland's Man City career is. Now, you remove that, but why are we expecting Haaland to suddenly gain technical ability? He never had it. Why are we expecting Haaland to suddenly become a Benzema-type playmaker outside the box?
We're not expecting that, but we're expecting a certain amount of progress. You've been at a team for 3 years. Can you not progress as a footballer?
No. Here's my thing. No, Kenny. Do you know why that's
the forward players?
No, Kenny. Do you know why that's disingenuous? And I said this at the start. You're not turning Haaland into a Benzema, but that's not happening. He's a particular type of a striker who smashed the goal scoring record in his debut season. And I'm sorry. There is no shame in being a striker with limited football ability, but is clinical in front of goal. Because last I checked, the aim of the sport is to put the ball in the back of the net. And if you supply this guy, he's going to put the ball at the back of the net. But if the situation you're having is where this guy is getting zero service, how am I going to blame a guy when I know the kind of player that he is?
How can I do it?
We're not expecting him to... Yeah, he can finish out.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, bro, I can't blame Haaland. The guy who I do want to blame is the guy behind him who's supposed to be the number 10 and supposed to create chances. Meanwhile, a fellow City Academy graduate on the opposition team named Morgan Rogers, who's been one of the best number 10s in the Premier League this season, by the way, outshined him. Phil Foden is... I was watching Phil Foden particularly today. I shit you not. Every single time this guy had the ball in the final third, it was grenade. The one time he tried to pass it, he passed it straight to Pau Torres. Let me finish this because I have a lot to say on this guy. This great white hope that the nation of England has marketed as their best ever talent since Wayne Rooney. If I'm Wayne Rooney, I would be disgraced by that statement. He is the best ever talent after me? That bum? That Marco Asensio regen who can't do anything except shoot the ball and nothing else? He is supposed to be the best ever talent for me? What does that tell you about Jude Bellingham? What does that tell you about Cole Palmer? What does that tell you about Morgan Rogers, about Mainu, about Wharton, about Gordon, about Saka, about all these guys who have to do twice as much just to get half the recognition this guy gets because he plays at Man City and he's a rotational piece?
Gucci Bruno Fernandes.
Was he even better than
Respect Asensio. Respect Asensio.
Bro, Mount has a better creative bag than this guy.
100%.
No. Look, has a better creative bag than this guy.
Mount is a better creator. No, because here's my thing. No, because we live in an era where, because Foden scored a consolation goal, hey, at least he did something. No, Foden.
That was a slip from Pau Torres.
No. Yes, that goal came from a mistake, and that doesn't negate that for 93 minutes you have a strike. Imagine, I wish Totti, Del Piero, Dennis Bergkamp, Wesley Sneijder, Ozil could watch Foden for this 93 games, because they'll be like, you're playing behind a striker. And all you're doing, as soon as you get the ball, is drop the shoulder and then shoot.
It's not just that. It's the way the media markets him as a number 10. It's the way the media markets him as this technical number 10. When all he is a box crasher that looks good on the eye. He's everything people call Jude Bellingham. A box crasher, a tap-in merchant. The only difference is that he's a bit shorter and looks good on the eye. There's no difference.
AK, do you want to hear a stat? AK?
Yeah, go
on. A certain German man that plays for a certain London team has as many goal involvements as turn and shoot guy since the start of last season.
Is this
I'm not.
9 to 5 shift merchant has as many goal contributions.
I think I know who he's talking about. Lord have mercy.
Respect my guy. Respect my guy. My guy.
Kenny, talk to me. Kenny.
Yeah, man. And quickly to follow up on the Foden, I think people, especially in England, the thing with England, when they see a player that is a bit technical and that is diminutive, they're like, cool. So you're technical. That means
and also Kenny, and you would know as well, like, what England like is shoots, attack. Because you know what I always say, like, it's like England. They didn't understand. They didn't understand what Scholes was. They didn't understand what Joe Cole was.
They
understand because basically what they understand is Lampard and Gerrard. Impact, action, boom. Yeah. They didn't understand the technical side of the game, which is what Scholes was, and this is what Joe Cole was.
Even Carrick,
or even Carrick, where there's a more technical, mature, creative, thoughtful way of going. What do they just know? Forward, attack, shoot, impact, box crash.
The worst bit about it is, like, you see these guys, like, you see when Gerrard and Lampard went to go play for England, they do all this run, tackle, sprint. But Khedira, Ozil, these guys at Germany, they literally just look at you and think, we're just going to play 5-10 yard passes because this isn't football.
No,
they're literally laughing.
The thing is, and also because remember, social can like, and it starts with the kids, because when you're young, the focus should be just play football, keep the ball on the ground, shots tactical. But in England, it's about winning. And it's about so there's so much onus on trying to score goals, trying to be the guy that scores the goals and trying to win the game. Rather, no, let the kids understand how to keep the ball, shots, passes, and just enjoy how the game is being played. And they can now evolve and now get that winning gene. But the issue is the England mentality, because for England, they understand a Foden, they understand a Lampard and a Gerrard. They don't understand a Cole Palmer. They don't understand a Joe Cole. They don't understand a Paul Scholes. That's the issue.
The thing is that, like, when they see a player that is technical, they think that just because you're decent on the ball and then you look nice, that you can create chances, which is further from the truth. Once they see a player that's neat on the ball and decent, they'll be like, it's technical, you should be able to create, right? But that's not how it works. Just because you're decent on the ball or you can dribble pass doesn't mean that you can find a pass or that you have the eye for a pass. And that's the thing with a lot of these guys.
Why players like Pogba.
Yeah, like once they see a guy that's technical like that, they be, but he must be a number 10. So if you're technical, you look decent on the ball, you must be able to, like, pass the ball. That's not how it works.
No.
Just because you're decent on the ball doesn't mean that you can create chances. There's a lot of players like that are technical. A guy that is misprofiled like that is Joao Felix. Joao Felix is technical, that stuff. He doesn't have an eye for a pass. Just because you're technical and you look decent on the ball doesn't mean that you can create chances.
Same thing with Kovacic.
Kovacic is the same. And that's the most in England, that's what they do a lot. Just because you're technical, they go, he's technical, he must be able to create. Nah,
And Kenny, don't
that's
forget
not
about Pogba, bro. They said Pogba was a DM just because he's tall and he's black.
just-
That is not a DM.
Yeah, he looks like Vieira.
that's
so
that's not
recently.
that's crazy. But that's not what, and like, I will speak on Haaland as well, because like I said, you can say they don't create chances and all that stuff. But like I said, the guy, you've been for the past 4 years. Obviously, we know what you're good at, but as a footballer, you should be trying and get better. Like the stuff that you're bad at, your weaknesses.
Kenny, real quick. Okay, so Kenny, in my first season, I destroyed the goal record. In my second season, I finished top scorer. So I finished top scorer in the first 2 seasons. In that first season, I set the goal record. Why do I need to improve? Shouldn't I just try to define and just further refine my goal scoring instincts?
So it's just, we say the same thing about Mbappe. Look at Mbappe now. The guy has not refined his game. Has not found
But see, Kenny. The thing with Mbappe is this didn't start this season. So this started 2 seasons ago. So we're like, Mbappe, you should have been working on your game 2 seasons ago. When we already saw the beginnings of wait, you've lost something 2 seasons ago. Like for Haaland, and also Kenny, it's like if you provide for him, he most likely will put the ball in the back of the net. And he's still top scorer. He's still top scorer.
He is, but if you remember last season, if you remember last season, Haaland had not say a down year per se, but if you remember last season, the guy was missing a lot of chances, and even this season he's missing a lot of chances. The thing is that the past 2 seasons, the first season where he had that great season, he overperformed like that expected goals. But if you look at his past 2 seasons, the guy has been underperforming. And since last season, we've seen games where when you're not creating for him, the guy is useless. I've seen too many of them 5 touches a game, 6 touches a game, of no passes completed. We've seen
Kenny,
that way too many times.
Why do me just still think he's like the GOAT striker, but someone like Isak is apparently a bum? Can you explain that?
No, and the thing is that obviously his goal scoring is nice, but like I said, we've seen too many games where when you don't create for him, or the game is a bit, if the defenses are tight, can you get more involved in the game? Can you create space for other people? Or like you're just there for basically when you're telling me that if we don't create chances, like we're playing 10 against 11, because the guy doesn't. If you look at Man United, the guy doesn't even press that much. Like, when you can't even. You can't even do 1-2s with him, because when he received the ball, the guy's not that great. So I'm like, can you improve as a foot? He's been for the past 4. We've seen, obviously you're great at what you do, but can you improve in other ways? Because I'm like, this is getting there's too many games now. Like, when I think the guy is top scorer, but I think the guy is, if you look at the goals since that bad run, how many goals has he scored?
3 and 10, Kenny. 3 and 10.
3 and 10. That's the thing.
So who is most to because I've put up a poll. Who is most to blame then?
Obviously, still at the end of the day, still Pep. Pep is the one to blame, and Pep and Man City, I'd say, like the organization, because, like I said, you can't leave yourself down by like that. Like now you're blaming injuries, but like we said, Alvarez left before. You didn't get a backup for Haaland. When Haaland's not having a good game, you have no backup for him. You left yourself now with.
They had one. They sold. What's his name? Alvarez.
Yeah, and that's the thing as well. We've just I think like Eke said, like an academy player just scored against you, Rodgers. You sold guys like Rodgers, guys like Palmer, guys like Lavia, even the lab from each week. And Sancho, even the lab. No, but that's I'm talking about the past 2 years now.
Rory Delap.
Guys like the lab from each week that could have been a good backup striker, and now you don't have a backup striker. Lavia maybe that could have been the alpha in DM. You sold him. And the Palmer and stuff like that could have helped you. You saw these guys, even the Rodgers. When I'm looking at Rodgers today, I'm like, this guy is better than whatever that number 47, the agent number 47. I'm sorry, man. But the thing is the lack of planning and like vision.
But Kenny, my thing is that why can't you change your tactics? If you don't have a DM, change your tactics. Why are you playing the same way when you know that you're gonna get destroyed in transition?
And I think people now, like, if at the beginning when people were saying the DMs, for me it was never the DM, but at the beginning I would say, alright, cool, maybe if you'll be like, yeah, it might be Rodri. But after 12 games, like, it's not a DM issue. It can't be a DM issue.
This is deeper. This is deeper.
This is deeper than DM. Like, you see defenders are shaky. Like, we keep talking about it. Walker's finished. Guardiola, ever since this guy has become a centre back, is like the guy forgot how to defend. The guy's been terrible.
No. Because
Like,
that's a good point. So there is still a thing of basic defending and positioning yourself.
Yeah.
So, okay, so fine. A team beats your midfield as now transitioning to you. You don't know how to mark, whether it's man to man, whether it's zonal, whether you want to go double to like basically just the basic. And here's the thing: this has always been Pep's weakness. But the reason why Pep has never really bothered about this is because his team keeps the ball so well, and his team presses so high that they are hardly ever in a situation where he actually needs to really teach the defending. But when his team is low and you never really attack them, they're easy picks because just in terms of just how to coaching defensive organization, it's a mess.
No,
and
but
we're not saying that
here's the
Pep is
problem.
horrible at coaching the defending.
Here's the problem. You can great. You have basic defending skills. If your midfield can't protect you and you're constantly being overran to the point where you're always in a number disadvantage, it doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter if you can.
No. Okay, no.
I don't want to hear that. We always reel Kamikama and Kim and Jay.
Hold on.
Stuff
SK,
like
that's
that.
great. Wait, hold on. SK, sit deeper then.
No, I'm not
Give
blaming. No,
possession.
I'm not excusing Pep. I'm talking about the actual players. I'm saying like why the players look even worse. Like HH, if I were to the most damning stat I can give you for this is that like if you look at all of the teams in the league, right, and the quality of the shots that they give up, because Man City actually like concede the least amount of shots, but their shots that they concede have the highest XG. So like basically, every time their opponent shoots, they're more likely to score than against other teams, right? So what is that telling you? That anytime they give up a shot, it's going to be a high quality one, and obviously it's going to stem from the fact that again in transition, these dudes they're always going to be all over the place.
Wait, Kenny.
And they're obviously quick. Like obviously we can blame like one thing, but for me it's like the whole team. Like you can say the defense is an issue, midfield is an issue, and right now attack as well is an issue. So as of now, like I said, I don't know. Honestly, even dropping the line deeper, I don't know if that would even work. Like I said,
no. Listen, Kenny. I don't know whether it would work, but it's something. Like for me, I think it helped because Kenny. It's like, okay, if in this situation now, because in my position is like, what do you do? My advice is you have to sit deeper and you have to now counter because you don't have the personnel to defend transitions. Because if you're this high, you're going to get killed in transitions because you don't have a DM that can sniff out these transitions and your defenders are low on confidence and they're getting exposed far too many times. So what you want to do is restrict those transitions, protect the defenders, and maybe now open up to the counter. Because this defense right now, their confidence is low because because when you lose this amount of games and everything, your confidence is rock bottom. So now everything is going to be like, bro, attack these guys, attack these guys, attack these guys.
Yeah. Now that's true. Like on transition, they do get killed. But maybe I do. Yeah, probably dropping the line would help a bit. But the thing is, there's still going to be some issue because when you're attacking, you're going to have to attack. And I'm like, for example, the second goal that they conceded, like, I don't think it was specifically because high line. You just at some point when you attack, you're gonna commit men forward.
Oh yeah, no. But like, you're playing a numbers game. I think that if you're sitting deeper, of course you're going to come into those transitions, but the amount of transitions that you give up are going to be a lot more less than if you go high. And also Ken as well. I think that if you do that, it helps homeboy. If it sits deeper and you have a counter, it helps homeboy.
It might help him, but like, who are the midfielders that are going to give him the so-called like the passes? Because number 47 does it like.
Forget that clown, Foden. If you're in a counter, Bernardo Silva, De Bruyne, they now have more space to give into Haaland. But if you keep possession and you're playing higher, those guys sitting deeper. And now for Silva, you now have 4 or 5 guys in front of you rather than 2 or 3 guys. Because if you look at the game, there's no space. And when this team are low on confidence, low on creativity, they will find it a lot harder to now break down guys with men behind the ball. But if you now have a transition and now they can now see space, then it's a lot easier to now play a through ball. How do you play a through ball through a brick wall? it's easier to play a through ball in space than a through ball through a brick wall. So
that's about it. And yeah, shout out to Aston Villa. Obviously, you can see Duran. I think he's probably taking the place of Oli Watkins.
Watkins,
now.
HH, you know our club wanted him in the summer, HH.
Yeah, people were saying this guy was maybe Chelsea's current is not as bad as.
There's always time. Shout to Kenny's Idleman, but I'm taking Duran over Kenny's Idleman. Kenny. I'm taking.
But no. Shout to, I think he has the best like goal per minute ratio in the league, and like I've been talking like that Rodgers guy. I've been saying every time I watch him this season for Arsenal, the guy is a serious player, man. Serious player. The way this guy run past players, the way he carries the ball, like he shrugs off players like they're not even.
Wait, who? Rodgers.
Yeah, Rodgers. He shrugs off,
bro. It's. But basically, do you know why it was so crazy? The contrast between Rodgers and Foden was insane, because you have a guy who is carrying the ball and is thinking that, okay, should I pass? Should I shoot? Or should I play it through? But like, basically, you have a guy who is looking at X, triangle, and square. And he's literally decided, okay, do I press X, square, or triangle? Another dude is like square. That's what the other dude is doing. Another guy's okay, so should I press X or should I press triangle or approach right? So he's actually deciding the different things he could do. Like, that's what a number 10 should be doing. Where there's a time to play through ball, there's a time to play a pass, and there's a time to shoot, or there's a time to even carry the ball. Like, that's a footballer, rather that's false 10 bomb known as Foden. Moneymates, talk to me.
Put up my AVI quickly.
That better not be Samuel Allardyce in his City jersey, bro.
Yeah,
no tippy.
I think it's time.
Well, if it gets worse, they should call him personally. So,
like, the thing is that when people criticize Haaland for what's going on, I want to put a different perspective on it. I remember watching this documentary of Wenger, and Wenger said, you learn all your footballing abilities within a certain time, between 11 and 16. Once you get past 16, you actually don't get better as a player in terms of your technical qualities, your dribbling, your shooting, your tackling, your passing. It's just that your positioning is better from a tactical standpoint because you get more tactical coaching from high-level coaches. So your shooting is what it is, but will get you into the position to shoot more. The thing is with Haaland, we know Haaland ain't got tech. We've seen Haaland. He's not going to grow a first touch. He's not going to dribble like R9. He's not got that. So you know what you have when you look at him. The problem is that City just have the whole system off, so then he looks like a bum as well. But I'm not going to sit here and blame Haaland for it. I'm going to sit here and blame the players you've put around Haaland. Because Haaland has shown me that if you just give him good players, he'll score goals. Not even world class. Like, even at Dortmund, he had good players. He scored goals.
Even at Salzburg, he was scoring the Champions League.
Yeah, exactly. Like at Salzburg, he had good players. He scored goals. He doesn't need world beaters to score goals. He just needs decent, competent players who can do things. What he doesn't need is headband and win fouls on the left. What he doesn't need is 47. What he doesn't need is that Belgian guy on the bench who wears the headband thinking he's Ronaldinho. Not even the good version of Ronaldinho. 2010 AC Milan Ronaldinho.
Hey, he's still cooked, bro.
Yeah, no, that's too nice. No, that's too nice, man.
No, bro. That Milan Dino had some stuff, bro. Come on.
But HH, of all the versions of Dino to look up to, you look up to that version.
Yeah.
What about prison Ronaldinho?
Maybe
bro,
prison
he
Ronaldinho.
cooks in the Paraguay prison, bro. He still cooks.
Prison Ronaldinho is still pretty good. Yeah.
Prison Ronaldinho is still pretty good.
You've got Savinho, who still hasn't scored a goal.
Savio, there's no Eno in there, fam. It's not.
It's Savio. Don't put any in there. It's Savio.
Yeah, don't put Eno in there.
Don't disrespect this guy, please. Savio.
Because at the end of the day, like,
or Savwell,
what we can't do is sit here and act like this isn't Pep's fault. This is all Pep's fault. Like, to lose one player and then to lose any ability to coach any of the other players, that's all on you. That's all on you. So, because if Rodri's out, logically, in my mind, if Manchester City was still a well-coached team, they'd concede goals, but then just outscore the opposition.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to tell me Rodri is build up and he's defending and he's this and he does all of that.
No, bro. They're talking as if this is like Messi, or even greater. No, basically, it's as if Rodri. The way they're talking about is that Rodri is the greatest player of all time because he can defend, he can tackle, he can keep possession, he can create, he can score goals. Basically, he's responsible for everything that City does. So once you take him away, City can't defend, they can't attack, they can't create. So therefore, you're saying Rodri is the greatest player of all time. He's better than Messi.
Honestly, you'd think the way people talk about City players, the way people talk about Rodri, you'd think that he's got this level of ability like Maradona or Pele-esque. It's not like that. But what Rodri being out shows is that Pep, for a long time, is still the greatest manager, in my opinion, of all time. And I said this on a previous Hangout when Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. He makes people look better than what they are. Like, there are players at Manchester City that are lucky to have the careers they've had. Like, John Stones is Pep Guardiola's Gerard Piqué. You know, that guy who's like kind of nice on the ball, but the minute you get him 1v1 defending, horrible. He's Gerard Piqué. Like, these guys are not that good. Bro, Sterling made a career off of back post run.
Yeah. Like as much as I'm a Pep hater, bro, Sterling's entire peak was down to Pep.
I mean, Fabian Delph at left back was decent under Pep.
Yeah.
Bro, Kyle Walker made a career off of recovery pace.
Okay, how bad do you think this is going to get for City and Pep?
1-1-5, 1-15.
Isn't it for football wise? Okay, because my thing is
I mean like 1 win in 15.
What's happening in 10 days? What's happening in 10 days?
If potential no top 4.
No, what's happening in 10 days, HH?
Salford FA Cup? Why?
What opens in 10 days?
January.
There we go.
Yeah. All I'm saying is United better not finish ahead of City this season. That's all I'm saying.
Relax. Don't jinx it. Potential no top 4 because HH. I've been talking about this run they've had. Like, if you can put up the fixtures, City have this run between I think early Jan and Feb that is like ridiculous run. Like, if you can just pull up those fixtures, like I was looking at it when I was thinking, man, where are City going to drop points? Maybe it's here. Like, look at that. PSG away. Then Chelsea at the crib. Bruges at the crib. Arsenal away. Newcastle at the crib. Liverpool at the crib.
Oh, my God.
Tottenham at the crib. Forest at the crib.
Forest away.
Forest away.
Bro,
right at the crib.
In 2 months.
Here's my thing. Which is why I say this run is where they have to pick up points. So what's because Everton, Leicester, West Ham, Brentford, Ipswich, they've got to. This week
Brentford away is no joke too, bro.
I mean, like, that's the hardest of the run. Like,
even Ipswich
Everton at home, they're gonna play terrorist ball from that.
Ipswich Town, like, and not. I mean, they're not gonna be. They didn't dominate them at the Etihad. Like, it was 2-1 or something. Like, it was a difficult game. So, yeah,
if they have to go into that January run like comfortably in top 4. If there's a fight for top 4 going into that January, forget top 4. You don't win all of those games.
Are we going to see Pep in Europa?
Yes, Antonio, we're going to see him.
Maybe.
Yeah, we are.
This is going to be insane.
It's just hopefully
Haaland in Europa.
It's
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? If we still had the old UCL format and it coincided with Pep's form, we might have.
I don't know. We can't necessarily say that because what if they got a really easy group in that UCL?
Oh yeah,
let me Elijah, talk to me, bro. Elijah.
Is
that Acorn?
No, that's
is that me?
That's
HH. Damn.
Shut
That's for lying about your age. That's for lying about your age. You're not 20, man.
Bro, Kalisto wasn't.
fact that you didn't recognize
Kalisto
yourself
did
is
this for like
crazy, bro.
10 minutes. Kalisto did this for like 10 minutes
what
while
the?
drunk. I said, yo, Kalisto, hit me with the HH in prison, bro. 10 minutes tops. And he was like, bro, I'm drunk and I'm still doing this. Bro, that's my goat, bro. That's my goat.
Oh my god, Kalisto is a psycho.
HH, bro. Bro, free Pep, bro. Free Pep, bro. That's the hashtag.
Free
Pep.
HH.
Oh no, okay. I'll start this right now. If Liverpool beats Tottenham, then I can officially say City are out of the title.
Well, the thing is, AJ, no.
If they don't, say, I'm just saying.
It's not even just that, HH.
Chelsea in the title race though as well.
Never mind us having first of all, shout out to the Storm for giving us a game in hand. And not only just that, shout out to Chelsea as well. Because I think the issue is if Chelsea wins tomorrow, then it's coupled with a Liverpool win, City's gonna start looking iffy. Because if those two teams go unbeaten through Christmas, if I'm Man City, the checking out process kind of kicks in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Forster in better form, man. I mean,
and not only that, here's my other thing. I saw the table. Someone had put in the chat. Not in the chat, on X and some. They're like, the craziest thing would be if the top three lose again, right? And then Nottingham Forest were to win. Will we put Nottingham Forest in the title race? I nearly threw my laptop. I nearly threw my laptop.
That's a brick, by the way.
No, look at the table. Look at the table.
I'm not looking at anything.
No, AJ,
you will burn in hell when I'm through with you.
Nottingham Forest?
AJ, look at the table, man.
I'm not looking at anything, bro. I'll say it again. Nottingham Forest?
Elanga and Cho for the title.
Did you hear the names that just came on? Elanga and Cho.
Wait, what if we get a Leicester? What if we get like a Leicester?
No, not.
It's not necessarily a Leicester. It's not necessarily a Leicester because
two-time UCL champions.
They've won the league before.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nothing new.
No. But see, Elijah, all I need to know is that are City in a top 4 battle this season?
Don't Forest have more Champions Leagues than Arsenal?
No.
Dude, they're in a top 8 battle.
Yeah,
let's be honest. Top 8. Let's be honest. I mean, you said it yourself. Go back to the table. If Bournemouth were to win, right?
Aside from Forest, what are the teams that City have beaten here?
Wait, is it nah? Don't see. Guys, you can't do this to Pep.
No,
Pep can't be aiming for top. No, guys, hold up. Pep can't be hoping that Villa and Forest and Newcastle drop points now. Guys, we can't disrespect Pep like this.
It's not disrespect. It's true.
It's already there. We're already at that point.
Yeah.
So you're saying,
bro, they lost to United, bro. United are crap.
HH, you know crazy?
If I'm Bournemouth, HH, I am licking my lips. Because if we win tomorrow,
no way. You're saying that Bournemouth is now City's competition. They have to worry about
Everton's going to beat them next game. Everton's going to beat them
AK wants to come in.
This is where we're at right now. You know, like that's the thing that's really mind blowing to me is if Bournemouth wins, City is 8th, 9th. You know what I'm saying? And if Brian had not dropped an Easter egg the other day, that's a different story. But my thing with Pep is the issue is he did not rejuvenate the squad. He was being I'm gonna say this even though it's disappointing, but it's true. He pulled a Klopp where he's too loyal to the guys he has right now. That bit of that his toxic he's toxic where you're strict. You know that okay, I win here, I replace. I win here, I replace. That bit of Pep low key is not there anymore, bro. Because when you win a lot, you trust the group that you have, and then that bond is there, and now you're kind of like, damn, like I love these guys, like I trust these guys, you know, I can't get rid of them, you know. Remember when Aguero left? Yeah, toxic loyalty. Thank you, sir. Like that was like we can't get rid of him. We can't get rid of him. But all of a sudden, he gets rid of Aguero and goes and gets Haaland. Like what the hell? Like that bit of him is slowly fading away, and it's coming back to bite him in the butt, in my opinion. I heard you talking about this.
We cannot replace him. We cannot.
Exactly. Thank you for bringing it.
Nice.
That was perfect. That was perfect. Because HH, because my thing is, for Man, he is what Man City, he is to Man City what let's say what Brian Clough was to Nottingham Forest. If we put those two leagues, we put those titles aside, the one Mancini and Pellegrini won, bringing the European trophies, domestic quadruple, literally winning 6 trophies in a season. That guy cannot get sacked unless he comes out and says, you know what, I want a different challenge, or I'm stepping away from the sport. The City Football Group, in their right mind, will not lift a hand up to say we're going to sack him. They won't do it because those guys will riot.
No. He has too much credit in the bank. Too much credit.
Too much. And my thing is, unless they spend, I don't know, 9 figures in January, I think this is the beginning. We're talking
spending 100 million in January is disgusting.
Yeah, but even if you're spending,
and these guys are not guilty of financial.
No,
You guys really should resign.
That's something United would do.
No, but
You
guys,
guys really think they're gonna get players, bro? I really
they're
don't
not
think
going
they
to get
are.
players. Do you know what team shop in January? Relegation teams that need a striker to try and stay up. They're the ones that buy players in January, bro.
Or Man United.
I don't think City's gonna get that many top class players. They'll get players for sure, but top class, I don't think so. You look at with all these financial charges.
Hold on, shout to Yours Truly Highness. Thank you for the dub, Yours Truly Highness. He's done. We won't be at top 5 with him again. # Pep out. Like you see for me. So do you think? Wait, do you think City fans will launch a Pep out campaign?
No.
Or do you think
some of them
are.
Majority
Some of them already are.
Shout out to English Times FC. What's Christmas in Lagos? # sending dubs. # donate water.
Jeez, English talent.
English talent's just a troll.
AK, what's better say? AK?
Come on,
AK.
Bro, he should resign, man. He should resign. Let's be real. Are they gonna let him do a rebuild of the squad, considering all the FFP issues they're already in?
Guys,
like
he
6
just
or
signed a new
7
contract.
players
He
of
just signed a new contract.
six
He's not
or-
No, he's not going anywhere, bro. He's just exactly
6 or 7 players
only a
should
2-year deal,
leave
though.
this. 6 or 7 players should leave the squad. Are we sure that they're gonna give this guy 400, 500 million to spend again after they're under a court case and the league is cracking down on FFP like they are? Bro, just start a new rebuild with a new guy, like, bro.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
Wait, what should we call it? Because we're going to come back to Pep, but I just need to just quickly touch on Arsenal before I ask the fans attack me. So, Money Miss. First of all, change that AVI right now at this moment.
Well, J9.
Change that AVI
wild.
at that time right now, because this is
I mean GJ9.
This
GJ9.
Money Miss this is a very simple question. Has Gabriel Jesus been unlocked? Are we finally now going to see the Romario R9 in Canada that we were promised all these years ago?
If we play Crystal Palace every week, then yes. I'm not gonna lie. The thing is that Jesus is a weird player because, like, as a youngster, he was really highly touted. Like, he was
very
supposed to be
talented. Very talented.
Next Brazilian wonder kid, new striker on the block. And it's like his first year at City was ridiculous. Like, he scored goals for fun. But then at some point, he decided, I'm no longer a striker. I no longer want to score goals. And he didn't want to do it anymore. And now the guy can't score to save his life. So when I'm seeing him score 5 goals in 2 games, when I'm seeing him outscore Xerxes in the space of a week, when I'm seeing him,
First season, by the way, first season.
Don't
rep
do
the
that because
Zerk.
Come on. How long has Gabriel Jesus been in the Premier League versus? Come on.
Tell Xerxes to get into shape first, and then he can go on the pitch.
Tell Xerxes that 9.5 is not a real thing, but continue.
No, I'm just saying because I heard people say that.
So you don't have faith that Gabriel Jesus can spearhead you like Ian Wright or Anelka or Henry into leading the Premier League.
Listen to the names you just said. Listen to the names you just said. Ian Wright, Anelka, Henry, and Gabriel Jesus.
You forgot Van Persie.
Yeah, that's a four.
I'm not even gonna entertain that question, let alone respond to. Like,
okay. Who is better, Bednar or Gabriel Jesus?
Oh, Gabriel Jesus. Gabriel Jesus. Easy. Wow, okay. Bro, you know how trash Bentner was?
Respect Bentner.
Respect Bentner, man.
I respect any player that plays for my club except for Yaya Sanogo. I don't respect that guy.
What about Chamak?
Oh, Marwan.
What about Lacazette?
Respect the Moroccan Messi.
So, do you still believe in this title? So, is this result an anomaly? As in, you want to see whether you can carry on doing it, or do you believe that this is a turning point in the manner of the win? And okay, right back a truck like you're still not convinced. Need to see the other games first.
No. I'm not talking about the title because I don't trust this manager, because this manager will end up doing stupid things. Like today he got away with it. He tried to play Havertz in the midfield, and we ended up getting attacked on the entire first half. He did. He played Havertz in the midfield, and Thomas Partey just in the midfield by himself. Like, this manager will end up doing something stupid. I said at the start of the season, top 4, trophy, see how far you can go in the other competitions.
Wait, hold on. So you don't feel Arsenal can win the title this season?
Not with this manager, no.
Wow.
I've said this the entire year. Like, I don't think this manager is good enough to win the league, because the league requires consistency.
Okay, so who else here believes that Arteta isn't good enough to win the league with Arsenal?
Well, Arteta's not going to win a trophy this
Me.
Is he?
No,
I agree with Money
Nah,
Mace.
we'll win the Carabao.
I'm gonna bring it. No. Money Mace. Let's not be too sure about that, because my thing is, bro, say you play it. Here's my biggest thing, and that video was perfect, because if we sit here on when is that final? I think it's March something, the first week of March, and Tottenham beats Arsenal to win. And remember, and said,
that would be insane.
Money Mace, you have to become a monk. Money Mace, if you lose that final to Tottenham, you have to be a monk. You've got to be a monk. Money Mace, I am paying for your trip to Nepal. Money Mace, I am shaving your head myself, and I'm sending you to Nepal first. I'm paying for it.
Let me respond.
Hold on, Money Mace.
First of all, no one wants to be bold like you. I'm not at the age of where being bold is acceptable. Put the hat back on. It's not cool. Second of all, I really don't think you're understanding what team you're putting faith into, HH. If Spurs do something.
Money Mace, that's the point. Nobody believes Tottenham are winning anything. And also, Elijah, like,
you
Liverpool
think they're going to go to Anfield and win?
Nah.
Wait, Money, I listen to what I'm saying. They're not making that final. They're not winning this. In the ridiculous events that they win,
but
you've got to stop supporting Arsenal. That is how much I believe that they don't have a chance. If Tottenham beat you in a final, you can't support Arsenal anymore. You can't. And also, AFTV has to shut down. AFTV must shut down if Tottenham beat them. 100%.
This is also the assumption that Arsenal get past Newcastle. Why are we saying that Arsenal?
And that's
another one. That's another one. Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Is the second leg at Arsenal or Newcastle?
St. James's Park.
Right. So you got
Magpies relax.
You got Isak on form, man. I mean, it's
bro. I mean, honest. Like, see for me, like, put it this way. Liverpool are in that final. I believe they're in the final unless Tottenham do something ridiculous. Liverpool are in that final, and it's them against Newcastle. But I'll just say, just for narrative's sake, imagine a Tottenham Arsenal final.
I want to see the expression's reaction to that. I want to see the expression's reaction.
Because my thing is, the greatest hangout of all time. Put it this way: if Tottenham and Arsenal are in the final, Kane is spiking the drinks of all those Tottenham players.
Yeah.
He's spiking the drinks. So because I tell you right now, if Tottenham beats Arsenal and Bayern are trophyless, Kane jumps.
If Spurs beat Arsenal, according to H7, he's gonna find Arteta's house If
Okay,
Spurs
no,
beat
okay,
us.
okay, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay,
Guys,
so
and again, the team that you've just said, if Spurs, this is
But
this
the
is the
thing is,
same team
Lemonade,
that
there's no
no,
guarantee
Elijah,
in
Elijah,
football,
Elijah,
though.
Elijah.
There's no
This
guarantees.
is the same team that showed up to a UCL final, hands behind the back. They saw the badges. Yes, we're going to do this, and conceded a penalty in 10 seconds. 10 seconds into the match, they conceded a
guys,
penalty.
let's be real, guys. Tottenham.
Well, they ain't winning anything.
This guys, like, I mean, I'll just say it's just for a laugh, but guys, basically, put it this way: if they miraculously beat Liverpool, whether it's Newcastle or Arsenal, they're not winning that final, bro.
Yeah.
Tottenham winning finals.
Bro, what happened to that Spurs fan, Rob?
No, hold on. Here's the thing, HH. There's three narratives outside of just Arsenal alone. The one is Newcastle hasn't won a trophy, period, since 1955. I want you guys to think about that.
Wait, hold on. So didn't they win the Worthington Cup with Woodgate?
No,
that was Tottenham.
Oh, so sorry. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Tottenham.
The what cup?
This was before you were a concept. So
Sounds like a brand of biscuits.
The other one is Tottenham, period. Just Tottenham winning a trophy, period. HH. The other one is Arne Slot walking into the door and walking onto a trophy in the first 8 months or first 5 months on the job. If I'm Arsenal, this is one trophy you need to find a way to win. If it's not going to be the league, you gotta find a way.
Okay, Elijah. If Arsenal don't win the league and all they have to show for it is either an FA Cup or a Carabao,
We still sack him.
Like what progress?
The
is
fans
that,
still turn
Do you guys
against him.
think you're gonna sack him though? Really?
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing: the club won't, but the fans will ask for him to be sacked if all we win is a Carabao
This is the
and don't
easiest
win
one
the
to
league.
win. That's the thing.
They won't sack him. They won't sack him.
Oh, no,
Yeah, the
that's
club
the
won't. The club won't.
No, that's a good point.
What if you went to the
But
finals?
see, here's my thing though. It's like, you see, the fans.
That's worse.
The fans
I
on
hate this coming
Twitter.
close
So
of
here's my
not
thing.
doing it.
Like the fans on Twitter and the fans around Holloway Road are different. I'm not sure whether the fans on Holloway Road
And also
would hate him. If
and also when it came
trophy.
to Arsenal, like they only really started to consider sacking when he started finishing outside of the top four. As long as Arteta keeps on delivering Champions League to the Arsenal board, do you think the Arsenal board are really going to care? No.
No, but RDS, this is my
keep
problem.
him.
No, but RDS, this is my problem as well. I hate this coming close because coming close is just more of an excuse for people to find for him to stay. Oh, we came close. He get 2 points off. Oh, we made a CL final and we lost on penalties.
No,
that's just more excuses. That's just
exactly.
It's just more
He's
reasons
not
to
be the
keep
guy
him.
to get you there, but he's gotten you so far as he can.
Exactly.
Maybe.
No,
exactly.
But see, here's my thing. So if Arsenal don't win the league, so has Arteta failed?
Yes.
Technically, yeah.
Considering City fell off, yes.
See, that's the key thing. This was the season that they were supposed to win because you've come close 2 seasons. Things have fallen off. I'm sorry, you have to grow, and go to the next level because really the trajectory has to be on the upward. City have already done 4 in a row, 6 and 7. Sorry, for Arsenal, you should now go from strength to strength and be even better. And if you go from strength to strength, this is you easily clean up this league with 93, 94 points because this is a 86, 87 point season. Whereas Arsenal should have really won this league with 94 or 95 points. So I think if Arsenal don't win this league, specifically with how City have fallen off, I mean, Arteta, you've got to take some blame for this.
Because if you really take away that FA Cup, bro, the FA Cup during COVID, what is
actually this could be big though. Saka's injury because they say it's hamstring, so that could be big.
I'd assume probably New Year's.
That's not
or probably longer. Like
wait. So Elijah, are we saying that it's a?
There's nothing. No, the thing is,
okay.
My biggest thing was
just
right?
own it.
No. I'm just no. It's like
I know what you're saying.
I know.
It takes 2, baby. It takes 2. Like 2. It takes 2 to tango. It takes 2 to tango. Wait. Do you tango with 3 or 2? I just said tango. Do you tango with 2 or 3?
Chelsea and Galatasaray. We understand.
But my thing is,
you do know we won today. Why are you doing this?
Exactly. My thing is, the quote that frustrated me with Arteta was, "Oh, but we won 3 trophies, did we not?"
That was
No.
disgusting.
No,
This guy being
no.
FIFA to count
No.
HR, that's disgusting.
There's a bigger issue.
Big up the community shield.
There's a bigger issue though, HH.
The guy says that won a community shield, no?
Community
Yeah,
shield,
no.
bro.
You didn't no. We're not counting it to no. Yes, no.
Down bad. That's how you know
There's
you're
a
down
bigger
bad
issue
for
though. There's a bigger issue.
Wait, hold on. Elijah, come to AK. Elijah.
As much as I like the charity shield, but the charity shield is the garnish on top.
Can't say
of
as
the
much as I like
dinner.
the charity shield.
It's the garnish on top of the dinner. It can't be the only meal you have.
You know, it can't be. It can't be for
I eat only garnishes in college sometimes though.
It's not even the trophy itself. It's just beating City in those games.
I'm not even lying. Sometimes I don't have dinner. Sometimes I don't have dinner in college. I have no idea, man.
Okay. All right.
I have no idea.
Shout out AK, man.
But HH,
yeah, go for
it.
it.
Is December. It is December. The halfway point. I think most teams will get to 19 games by the second week of January. The second half. If I'm Arteta, if I'm Arsenal, you gotta find a way to get something out of this. Something, because
no. Because here's my thing. You see, if Liverpool were in City's position, I think it's GG's. Yeah. Because it's Liverpool and we didn't expect them to be here, and Salah is doing a lot of the heavy lifting. Liverpool are catchable. Liverpool are very catchable. So for Chelsea and for Arsenal, there is a real chance of, if we can just get some consistency, Liverpool, but see, it's not an insurmountable task. Like if it was City, I'd be like, bro, it's City, we know how consistent. For Liverpool, I'm like, I'm sorry, Slots just got it. So like, similar to Barcelona, it's like, I think these guys are overperforming based on just how well they've done and what we predicted them to do. So it's like, surely they're going to come up here and hit a brick wall. And if they hit a brick wall, so that's what I think. Like from Arsenal, because I've always said that, look, yes, they needed like to win at least one of those league titles in the last 2 seasons, specifically the one 2 seasons ago.
Yes.
But I feel that because I just want to know what the fallout is. Okay, if you don't win the league this season, and
the
it's
fans
either
will ask for him to, the fans will ask for him to go, but the club would still keep him.
And
then the season afterwards is where it would get really bad.
Money Mason, don't allow Hammersmith to win that title, bro.
No, it's 2 people
don't allow Hammersmith to do it.
If you put aside fan
because based on all the abuse, if you allow Hammersmith to win that title with Jermaine, if you allow Jermaine to do this, if you allow Jermaine to do this,
but if you put aside fan rivalry, it doesn't matter in a club sense whether Chelsea or Liverpool win the league, because it's still a new manager coming into a new situation, beating us for the league.
Yeah, you know what? I forgot about that. Like in Liverpool, both new managers in their first season, and you've been on this 6, 7, 8 year projects. Yeah, it's bad. That's bad.
There's a bigger issue as well, bro. There's a bigger issue as well. Coming to my zoom to my AVI.
Oh yeah, he's out, isn't it?
Bro, he's injured.
Yeah,
he was on track for the assist record as well, man.
Bro, he came out on crutches after the game as well. So,
see, crutches. That's months.
I'm saying at least like 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah,
at minimum 4 or 5 weeks.
That's gonna hurt Arsenal so bad.
If we're being serious, they might be cooked. If we're being serious, they might be cooked.
No, because my thing is that
not everything else.
Like you take Saka away from that team, and Odegaard looks a bit iffy.
It's another trophy.
No. Hence why I'm saying that if Saka is out, Money Mace.
It's another trophyless season. Unfortunately.
You know. And I think, no, guys, come on. If it's a 2-horse race, man, I'm just
They're not a winning club. They're not a winning club.
I mean, if it's a 2-horse race, I'm just saying. I mean, I don't wish anything bad on anybody. I wish Saka well. But if it's out for 5 months, and just saying.
And HH, one thing.
Wait, hold on.
HH,
wait. Am I really in a title race? Am I really good at
and one thing.
You guys know how to win more than freaking Arsenal.
One thing we have to take in consideration is that Liverpool haven't had Liverpool didn't went through any injury crisis yet.
Bupinda, I went from 12th to a title race. Let me celebrate. I went from 12 4-4-3 to a title race. Not title race.
What if you guys won the Prem and Arsenal?
No. Antonio, we don't know what the title. No, we don't. No,
Antonio.
We don't know what the title race is.
AJ, will you be there at the last game? Will you be there at the last game? AJ, will you be there?
Everton are a great team, bro. Everton, that's gonna be hard. Pickford is quality. Pickford is quality. Pickford is quality. He's quality.
What if Chelsea won?
Don't try that accent.
AJ, can you show my AVI?
No, my thing here is, guys, Chelsea were taking one game at a time.
Can I ask
One
you a
game at a
question?
time.
That's you currently. That's you currently.
No, see. Okay, Money Mace.
Can I
Honestly
ask you a
speaking.
question? Just a question.
No. Money Mace. Based on how Chelsea play, you can ask me anything. Go for it.
I want to know how strong the love for your club is. So it's a two-part question. Do you love Chelsea Football Club?
It depends. Where are you going with this question?
Would you take Chelsea winning the league if it meant Arsenal won the CL in Munich?
Hell no.
HH.
Oh, that's a really good question.
No. That's very simple. Heck no. Wait, Money Mace. Wait. Money Mace, I think you shouldn't. You've known me long enough. My narratives is how I live. My agendas are how I live. Money Mace,
So you don't
do you
truly
know how
love your
great
club.
that agenda is?
So you don't truly love
This is
your
a
club.
guy who went on the Arsenal Reddit and asked them if they have a UCL.
No, HH, you did that? No, HH, no, you did that? No, you went on Arsenal's Reddit.
I swear, I was just looking through Reddit. I see Dr. Have Hope saying like on the Arsenal.
No.
I mean that's what that's our fault. We bully him so much on the Hangout that he starts bullying Arsenal fans. HH. Bullying Arsenal fans is bad.
He's an
No,
Arsenal
but
head.
here's but it's like I wouldn't win the book. Come on, Money Mace. I need to hold it over Arsenal fans. Never winning the UCL, like I need that. I need that.
Reddit to troll, man. That's a whole level.
There's no way.
Hey, I was browsing and because you know how you go into Reddit and they just like suggest you random stuff. I was like, oh, Arsenal thing. I was like, because the thread was, what is your favorite Champions League win? As an
okay.
Come on, RDS, you would have done the same. RDS, you would have done the same. Come on,
Money Mace,
come on.
which
RDS,
is
you would have
yours?
done the same. No, come on.
Money Mace, which is yours?
Listen. The question was like, what is your favorite Arsenal win in the Champions League? And I started looking at the replies like, I was like, oh, it was this one, it was this one. I was like, hang on.
Let's ask Money Mace.
You know, you've not actually won the damn. How are you celebrating your?
I know, right?
No. That can't be right. That can't be right.
Mine is Barca 2-1 in the Emirates. And then they screwed us in the second
Okay.
half
I
with the
love
whistle.
that stuff.
Okay, fair.
I'm actually looking for it. Nah,
See, money mate. That's why you guys. Like, actually, if you get the Premier League table up again for me. Let me check one thing.
Sure. Look, before any Arsenal fans attack me, most of my friends are Arsenal fans. I love Arsenal fans. Shout to my guy Bill. Shout to my guy Bill.
Let me just quickly check. One of us want to just.
Does he exist?
The table.
Yes, he's one of my best friends, bro.
He's right. He doesn't exist.
I was right. Like, if you look at the top 6 teams, every team in the top 6 has won a Champions League, bar Arsenal.
What about
Liverpool,
the top
Chelsea,
15 or 16? Wherever Man United.
No. Money Mace. He said top 6. He said top 6.
European heritage, bro.
It's because this one Money Mace Arsenal. Forget about the league. You got to win the Champions League.
Bro, Money Mace is getting cut after winning 5-1. Like what?
I know. Okay, no. Money Mace, let me flip it on. Money Mace, let me flip it on you. Money Mace, let me flip it on you right now. UCL dub, or you win the league by a record number of points. No, hold up. UCL dub or 3 leagues in a row?
The fact it's in Munich and that's where Chelsea won their first Champions League, it has to be the UCL dub. I will. You know, I'd clown you if Havertz scored a header in Munich.
And HH,
Wait, hold on. What name is?
HH and Bayern Munich always. HH and Bayern Munich always
No,
better
hold on,
than.
Havertz. I dare you to score the winning goal in the UCL final. I dare you. Don't you dare. Right there. Don't. First of all, Arsenal, don't you dare make that UCL final. Don't
Can
you
we?
dare. If Havertz dares scores the winning goal in Munich,
what if they do?
HH, bring up Bessie's comment if you can. Bring up Bessie's comment.
HH, can we compare? Can we compare Eto to Havertz because he also scored in another? He scored in 2 finals and 2 different shirts.
We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Okay, look, but see, my thing is that I just feel, look, this is what I've always said about Arsenal is, I've always found Arsenal a conundrum because of their popularity, the big club and everything. And it's a simple question. I'll throw it up. Don't you need to win the major European trophy to be considered to be a big club?
Can I answer this question
some
as well?
popular Nigerian players.
Can I answer this question?
That's left.
Can I answer this question? Can I ask? Has anyone ever heard of a big club that has single-digit league titles? Just curious.
No.
That's true. That's true.
Wait, hold on. Alonso. So here's my thing. What makes more of a big club? You having single-digit league titles or you having 0 UCLs? What's worse?
Like
both don't make you a big club. Neither Chelsea nor Arsenal are big club.
Sounds like
What's
both
worse?
of you guys are small clubs. Don't even have
both are equally bad.
Don't have UCL titles.
Wait, hold on.
I don't have a problem with that.
The biggest trophy. Ardes, can you please back me up here as some UCL winner, please? The biggest club trophy is the damn Champions League.
Well, we all know United and Liverpool are the biggest clubs in England. That is a fact. There's no debate.
All right.
Your club was bought for power.
I'm helping for the reasons you say.
I think you have to remember we have 2 Europa Leagues and they don't even have 1.
If England operated on the stars system, 10 stars is 10 league titles equals 1 star. Liverpool have 1 star. Man United have 2 stars. Arsenal would have a star on their badge. City would have a star. You are not even half. You're barely halfway to the star. That's how small
You're on the same jersey as Newcastle.
Wait. Hold on. So you're saying that you feel no envy or jealousy that we are the only London club who has won the UCL. You're not jealous.
Bro, the London club's not small club. It's not a good company.
No.
Which London club's a big club?
No, we are literally carrying the city of London. We're literally carrying that entire city.
It's really sad how bad London is.
Yeah, it kind of is.
If you claim
because my thing is that
think of how many clubs in London.
Wait.
That's wild.
Wait, hold on. You know, Chelsea have been in, I think, is it 3 UCL finals?
And you only have 2.
You won 1.
That's trash.
No,
that's a brick. No, that's a brick. That's a brick.
Yeah,
drop the brick. Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you? So between Arsenal and Tottenham have only been to the UCL final once, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you have more European heritage. No one's doubting that, HH. But Chelsea's not a big club.
Chelsea are a big club. When you win the UCL, you're a big club.
You're not though. You're not.
Hold on. Okay, one minute.
The funny thing is, HH screams about 09, yet when I bring up 06 and 2 offside goals, I hear shush and hold that. But the energy is different. Yet 09, I hear it's the biggest robbery to ever exist, and football has never forgiven football for that day.
It's no.
No, it isn't. Barcelona got robbed too.
No, it isn't. Hence why Rebel retired afterwards. So basically, no, quickly. So, Monimis, you're saying that you're not desperate to win the UCL. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
He did say he was.
I just said I'd rather win the UCL than 3 league titles in a row.
Monimis, I hope you do. I hope.
Because
Monimis, trust me, no, Monimis. When you win the UCL, Monimis, it's a. I know you don't know what it's like because obviously, like, us, Real Madrid, Barca, you know, we speak that
get
kind
your
of
name out.
Don't put yourself on the. Don't put your name there.
That's
Don't put your name there. Don't put your name there.
Get out of here.
Chelsea, Real Madrid. See, Chelsea, we speak that
Chelsea-
tongue. That use your tongue.
Chelsea on the same level as Nottingham
AJ,
Forest.
Chelsea on the same.
even
Chelsea on
though
the same boat as Benfica, man. Respect
AJ,
it.
You guys had
Wait,
closer
hold
to
on.
Villa
Can you
than
wait?
you
Can
are
you
to
respect the
point-
two-time UCL winner?
AJ,
And also, wait, by the way, guys,
Nottingham
we're
3
still
times, yeah.
the legitimate Champions League holders because we won it through
Oh,
away goals.
AJ,
We're still the legitimate UCL winners.
AJ,
such
at
a
one
clown
point,
sometimes, bro.
at one point, at one point of the history of your club, the value of your club was lower than that of a prostitute. Yeah, you were bought for £1.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
He sold for
yeah.
£1. Trust you.
I mean,
Yeah.
he's not lying.
He's not lying.
Oh my god.
How?
Is he lying? I paid more for a Burger King than you paid for your club.
AJ, you were bought in a £1 store. Yeah.
Burger King costs more than your club, man.
Money Mace, are you swapping 6 league titles for 2 Champions Leagues? For the ones you won in like the 50s and stuff.
We have 7 more league titles by more than
How
you, by
many?
the
How
way.
many you swapping? How many you swapping?
And
for 2
you
Champions Leagues?
and I could go to Tesco's.
Money Miss, would you swap 10 league titles for one UCL?
They're not
Wait.
swapping 89 for that. They're
Wait,
not swapping 89 and they're not swapping
No. I'm not asking you.
AJ,
Money Miss,
let me tell you
wait, Money Miss, are you swapping 10 of your league titles for a UCL?
How many? 7 league titles or 2 UCLs?
Yeah. 10 for one UCL.
7
10 league titles over 1 UCL. What are you talking about?
No. Question.
I'd rather
Question.
have
Since
10
the gap
titles.
is 7, the gap is 7 titles.
Okay, hold on. Are you swapping
7
7 for 1? 7 league titles for one UCL?
Yes, because 7 gives us a star on the badge. You know that star on the badge? Do you know what that is? A star on the badge.
Can I tell you something?
KJ,
Can I tell you something?
they're desperate. Look, see, Arsenal fans.
Can I tell you
See,
something?
Arsenal fans don't want to admit this, but Arsenal fans they look at Chelsea with envy.
Answer
They're
They
like,
want a seat at the table. They want a seat at the table. It's fine.
no, seriously, Arsenal fans are like,
They want a
wish
seat
they
at the
Answer
table.
the
It's
question.
fine.
They wish they
Answer
were
the
Chelsea.
question.
okay, but what's the
Answer the
question? What's the question?
Name me any other big club with less than 10 league titles. Answer the question.
Name me a big Name me a big club that hasn't without a
You
UCL.
could technically
No. One minute. You keep parading as a big club. Name me a big club without a Champions League.
Atletico.
Neither of us are big.
Wait, actually,
Neither of
hold
us
on,
are
hold
big.
on.
Not a big club.
But they have won the Europa League.
Neither is
at least.
Chelsea.
Have one.
But it's true. But that's
Zero
just for the
European
trophy.
heritage. Name a big club with 0 European heritage. Let's change it.
And also, Money Mace, we're not counting the Cup Winners' Cup. Don't you dare.
People were saying Manchester City were a big club before their UCL. They were saying it.
No, they were lies. City entered the club once they
City's
won that
never
treble
been
in
a big
UCL.
club.
People were saying that.
Wait, HH, can I?
7 seasons to get it.
So are you saying Aston Villa is a big club?
Currently, Marseille are a bigger club than PSG.
Shout out to us, man. Shout out to us.
PSG are not a club. Wait, okay, what did you say? What is the question?
HH, I want to tell you today. Today I went to the mall. I went to the mall just to get some stuff, and on the way I got some gumballs from the gumball machine.
Yeah.
The cost of the gumball machine exceeded the cost of your club.
AJ, I don't know what they're talking about. They just
I
bought
spent
us like
more
5
on
billion
3
2 years ago.
gumballs than Abramovich spent on your club.
And
AK,
it doesn't change the fact that we have more UCLs than Arsenal.
Wait, HH, that's a brick. HH, that's a brick. HH, that's a brick.
Your club costs £1.
No, HH, that's
£1.
a brick. That was in the 70s. Roman bought us for like 140.
70s hype, bro. 70s hype will still cost £1. It's still £1.
It's 140. So
This guy said we got both.
wait, hold on. So shout out to Ronaldo Okpara who says Atletico scammed the win today. Simeone is the GOAT. Okay, they didn't scam a win. They won fair and square.
Yeah,
they defended, they rode their luck, and then they countered and they won. It's for me. I'm shocked they won, but it's a fair and square.
They did what they had to, though.
Yeah, they did what they had to.
And to be honest,
Barca
they could've
missed their chances, and Atletico took their chances.
And HH, they could have gone away with the draw. Barca had to win, and that's why you got to give Simeone credit and say, "Hey, man, he saw victory at the end, put those subs in, players got it done. It's a smash and grab."
Props to Atleti, they got it done.
Shout out to Jay Jokin. Hey, you're going to review Sonic 3. Apparently, it's called.
It is. I watched it. It's good.
Oh, hold on. Say nothing. I still need to watch Sonic 2.
Yeah, it's good.
So I'm going to watch Sonic 2 first.
My boy
Then I'm going to. Apparently, Jim Carrey is insane. So.
Can you bring up Jay to his part? Can you bring up Jay to his comment?
It's actually I don't know what it is now. Actually, what's
Artist, you didn't answer that.
No, I don't know what the conversion is.
It's fine. You didn't answer that. So
it's like 5,000.
So let's just finish up cooking your boy LEP. So who else needs to finish off cooking on LEP?
Wait, I didn't speak about it.
Yeah, KJ, talk to me.
All right, so at this point, I didn't watch the game because I was asleep. It was far too early on my side. But I did watch the highlights. I'm not joking to you. It literally could have been like 2-0 within 2 minutes. Like Duran and then Ortega save as well. Like I looked at that game and I was like, there's really no way worse you can start off a game. And it sort of set the tone for the game, right? Because like Duran had chances to score. He probably could have had a hat-trick by halftime. Rogers had some chances. What's his name? Anana was pretty good from what I heard. So, and City didn't seem like they created very much chances at all. I think at this moment in time, City have to push through until January. Like this is the thing, this is probably the most important January of like their entire, like possibly.
Oh, for sure, it's huge.
Like
I feel they shouldn't be allowed to spend the country's GDP in January, but that's just me. But
you see, we said that the superstars don't move in January, and that's fine. The last time that probably happened was when we bought Enzo. Was it year before last, right? Sorry, last year when we bought Enzo for 106 million on deadline day. City are going to go crazy this January. I genuinely believe that. And what they were supposed to do in the summer, they're going to do in January instead, essentially, right? I think the City are a team where. They might not have the superstars, but I think their scouting generally is good enough that they have 2-3 options for every position. So they might have to get the second or third option or something. And another thing, they might put some deals in place in January to buy certain players in the summer. I think that's a common thing to do as well. As far as Pep is concerned, I think I looked at the starting lineup and who did he have in defensive midfield? It was not defensive, like in midfield was Gundogan and who else? Who's the other one? Who's the other midfielder? Is it Nunez? I can't remember, but Gundogan, Kovacic, right?
Kovacic.
One, that midfield has no legs, right? 2, that midfield has no physicality, right? 3, it was pretty easy to see why they dominated them because they have a player like Onana, who's like 2 of those guys combined, right? So what it is was we talk about City's DM, they literally can't play anyone there aside unless Stones would have been. Is Stones injured right now? I think he is, right?
Yeah, he's injured. No, KJ. I know. Then change your tactics.
If
you can play one DM, then change your approach. Sit deeper.
I agree.
We only have these excuses for Pep. No.
I agree.
It's like he doesn't have. They can't play DM. Therefore, 1 win in 12. Oh my gosh.
Crap and awful deserve to be sacked. But when Pep, we have all these 10, 12, 14 excuses.
No, I agree.
Isn't working. I agree. Every other manager, you know what? Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. They're just bad. They're just sort of crap. That's the only thing that infuriates me with the whole thing. I'm not saying Pep is trash or anything. But what I don't understand is how there is so many excuses for this guy. Yet every other manager, even managers that are even performing better, they don't get this level.
No. But do you know what it is? And this still doesn't make sense. But people are like, for somebody who's won so much, there has to be an excuse as to why this is happening. Because if you had so much success, he can't be this bad. There must be something beyond his control as to why he's doing this bad. And my thing though is that I don't care how successful he's been. 1 win in 12 is 1 win in 12.
I agree.
A team playing badly is a team playing badly. So all because you were super successful before doesn't mean that you should escape criticism for what is happening right now.
No. I agree with that.
Obvious what's happening.
My point is this. One, there's a slight possibility these players have generally stopped playing for him. Like we can't put that past any professional football.
Wait, hold on. He's lost the dressing room.
You have to look at that game today. Like look at the start of that game. It's like he didn't coach them. It's like they stepped onto that pitch. There were shell shocks. Right?
No. Hold on. KJ, you have to be very careful with what you're saying.
Yeah.
Because what is a football adage that everyone knows? Once you lose a dressing room, you can't get it back.
No, I agree.
So you have to be very worried with that because for me, that's what I believe. I don't know what happened, but if he's lost the dressing room, that's it. You can't win it back. Then we're not going into very dangerous territory.
I think he's lost a part of the dressing room. Maybe not the whole thing, but certainly a part of it. That can happen as well, right? The second thing I would say is, I think to an extent, yes, it is excuses made for Pep, and I do it at times. I've stopped that recently. But one thing I would say is, it depends on interpretation. Sometimes it's excuses, but sometimes just the benefit of the doubt. It's like you've achieved so much that like This is the first time you're going to a bad patch, and it seems like you can't get out of it. But we're going to give you the benefit of the doubt in the sense that you could possibly get out of it. And if you get some players in January, which your club should have insisted that you spend. I saw a stat today. Pep said he likes smaller squads, right? If you take away academy players they had in their squad at the start of the season, they had 23. They have 19 first-team players for the squad. Did you see their bench today? Like their bench was like 4 academy players. Like you know what I mean? So like I said, it's incompetence on their part regarding squad building, right? Savinho was, he was one of the best players in La Liga last season, so I can understand the buying him, right? The other thing was like Doku. I think they probably expected Doku to take the step up, become a bit more ruthless in the final third, but even then, that's not happened. I don't know. He's one of those PNP wingers, HH. Like we know what they are. Like he's just one of them PNP wingers. Like you're waiting for the end product to happen. It might not happen at a big club. Like a player like Sane, like that guy, you could see towards the end of his first season at City, he was developing that end product, and eventually he just kept improving. But
how bad does it get for City? How bad does it get?
How bad does it get? I would say it's just I think Christmas is pretty big busy period, right? If we're in January and they're still in the top 6, they still have a chance of getting top 4. If we're in January and City are like 8th, 9th, right? It would take something drastic in January to get them. I don't think something drastic is going to happen. I think 3-4 players, and I do think 3-4 players can get you top 4. I'll be honest. I think that if fixing it with a DM, probably a centre back or right back.
So you're saying title is over, or can they make it title?
Title, like let's be serious here. Like no, it's Liverpool's to lose. After Liverpool, I don't know, because I don't know who else is in the entire race aside from Liverpool. Because me personally, I don't really know who's around. Arsenal maybe.
Chelsea, I think.
He said Arsenal.
No,
he said Arsenal.
If Jesus,
Chelsea also.
Arsenal.
Who?
Chelsea.
I don't know who that is.
Artist
Chelsea Clinton. Oh yeah, I know. She's the daughter of Billa and Hillary. Shout out to Billa and Hillary, bro.
And apparently she's a Chelsea fan as well. But yeah.
Is she? But yeah. I personally think it's Liverpool's to lose 100%, but we have to see how they handle Christmas and how they handle injuries. And then Arsenal. Buy a striker in Christmas, but who are they going to buy? I mean, Sporting are falling off, right? HH, it might be time to cash in on Gyökeres, and Arsenal. It's got to be a perfect storm, really. But we know Arsenal aren't the type to buy a big player in January.
So let me bring Antonio, talk to me, and then I'll come to Jesus. Antonio.
Talking about Pep, right?
Yes, LEP.
You're just funny, HH. LEP. I think he's obviously not doing the best he can, but I think there's 2 things going on. You're seeing what I think people suspected about Pep all along, which is he's a great manager. He is a good manager, but he does heavily rely on a system and a group of players that fit exactly to a T what he needs. And he has always said it, but really jokingly, never seriously. But I think we're seeing it, He doesn't have necessarily all those world-class players. Well, he still does, but they're not performing at a world-class level. Haaland, obviously he's not getting the best chances, but he's not playing good. Frauden, oh my God, that guy's... Can't believe I ever thought he was good.
He's a false 10. Frauden is a false 10.
He's not a horrible player, but man, to be a replacement for creativity for De Bruyne, who... KDB, he's long in the tooth, man. Legs are gone. Same with Gundogan. Bernardo Silva, all look kind of old. Legs look kind of gone. I didn't really watch the game today, but I've seen all their other games, and it's the same problem that they always had. Their defense is super trash. They can't score goals, and this is the biggest thing. It's their mentality. They feel weak. You feel like, man, that aura City used to have, it's gone.
So do you think he's lost the dressing room? Do you think he's lost the dressing room?
No, I don't think so. I really don't think he's lost the dressing room. I still think the players like him a lot. I think what it is, though, and what people aren't really talking about is that people aren't necessarily talking about how big these charges are coming into play, man. Because if this is true, and it seems like, I wasn't sure they were going to get punished, but now I'm starting to think they might face a heavy punishment because it went to 115 to 130. Let's just be quite honest. It's obvious that they cheated. It's whether they're going to actually be punished and finally.
I don't believe they're getting punished, bro. I think it's going to be a slap on the wrist.
Let's hope they do. But at the end of the day, I think it's partly bad squad building. They have not built up their squad the best these past couple summers. Getting Jack Grealish 100 mil, really, bro, really. Not a bad player, but 100 mil, kind of crazy.
It's not worth 100 mil. Heck no.
and a couple other players they've gotten, right? And then they got Gundogan back for free last summer when it was like, maybe you shouldn't have got him. Not because he's a bad player, but he's old and he's not what you need. And at the end of the day, City, their players and stuff, I think they're looking, hey, I'm 1 foot out the door because I don't even know if this club's going to be there. I don't know what my future is going to look like in 2 years if they get punished. And you got to understand, how does that not affect the players? It's like when Roman Abramovich got kicked out of Chelsea. Well, how does that not affect the players? How does that not get into their psyche, pressure at the club? There's a lot going wrong. And I also feel like, to be honest, the owners, whoever the whatever the guy's name is that owns Man City, I think he's kind of done.
Sheikh Mansour.
Yeah, Sheikh Mansour. He's kind of probably done investing heavy. He's like, well, we won the Champions League, we won the treble, we won 4 Prems in a row. Yeah, it would be nice to win again, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong and they go out and they ransack a bunch of clubs and they get a bunch of players. But I don't know. I just don't see why any top player would leave in the January transfer window. And on top of that, go to a club where they might not even know if they're going to be in the first division in 2 seasons. I mean, you got to really think about it. Players got to really worry about their future. And if that's the case, who knows? And they also can't spend too much FFP. We'll see, though. We'll see.
Just give me that Conference League, man.
I want to see them. I want to
Just
see
give me
them.
that count.
I don't know what that was.
Don't you want to see them play Wrexham in 4th division?
Everyone does. J-Swiss, talk to me, J-Swiss.
Firstly, can you just...
Yo, J2S is back, man. J2S.
A long time.
I don't think... I'm not sure I want to do
things
that.
are serious when J2S is
No,
back.
it's to share the screen. I think... No, not my AV. The screen.
Sorry. Yeah, I was about to say, what the...
I mean, the AV is very... I think this is how he explained their form. He said he learned a lot from the Southampton boss, Russell Martin. Who's been sacked.
Okay. What does he mean by that?
Because they only beat Southampton by 1 goal, and he said Russell Martin's one of the best league managers. So I think this... considering Southampton's form and Man City's form, it kind of makes sense.
And J2S, if I can add to that, supposedly I read an article from The Guardian that said that in the last 5 games, Southampton and City are tied for last in points per game.
Yeah, they have the same form.
Landing high. And we have to discuss another player. He was called the best striker of this generation. There were comparisons to R9. Apparently,
R9?
A certain Terry Flowers said Haaland and R9.
He said next to Mario, man. Next to Mario.
His last 3-4 games. These are Haaland's statistics. So 19 passes, 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 dribbles, 0 key passes, 1 shot on target, 1 shot blocked, 3 shots, 0 long balls, 0 crosses, 0 interceptions.
1 shot on target.
That's Draymond Green level stats, man.
That's haram. I'm not.
Wait, hold up. In how many games?
3 games.
What? 1 shot on target in 3 games?
Dude, Atleti playing better football than them, like by miles. Like that's insane, bro. They're
And
playing
you
like prime
guys
Burnley.
were dunking on Ahmad, man. Jeez, man. Jeez.
Bro, this is sad by City. Just love to see
I don't
it.
Stay humble.
I don't think it's sad. I think it's called karma.
So let me ask
It did go downhill.
I think it's awesome.
Okay, so wait, hold on, J-Swiss. Do you think he has lost the dressing room or part of the dressing room?
He's certainly lost parts of the dressing room, like him and Kyle Walker, because he's the captain. I don't think it's not working. I mean, Kyle Walker's washed. That's one thing. I mean, I don't know if you saw today after the match, he was the first player to walk down the tunnel after the match.
Ooh.
And he's the captain. Like, usually you're meant to go over to the fans and say, yeah, I know we played shit, but you still go over to the fans.
No.
He's playing horrible, dude. I don't think that's anything to do with that.
He had to chase. He's got a few baby mamas.
Yeah. Chasing the baby mamas.
Like, you can't keep them waiting, man, J2S.
No, because my thing is, because if you're saying Kyle Walker going down, because my thing is, what is the thing with dressing room? Because you just use that whole Haaland thing. Because if I'm Haaland and I've had 1 shot on target and my number 10 spams the square button like crazy, I'm looking to the Pep and say, wait, bro, like, help me out here. Like, I'm getting clowned, I'm getting insulted, and I'm going onto social media and guys are pulling up that stats sheet. I'm sure some players are like, bro, Pep, help us out here. Like, what's going on? And some guys will be disillusioned. So I don't think he's lost the dressing room, but I think a few players are like, I know we cooked with you, but bro.
I'd say he's definitely lost big personalities in the dressing room, because you look at the whole relationship with Kevin De Bruyne as well. Like that distracts.
He didn't even come on.
Something.
He didn't even
come on.
I
think so, man.
And he's been the so-called best player. He's been the face of this Manchester City team.
Yes.
He's been the key driver. He was a team. It was him, Rodri. You could say Ruben Diaz in defense. That was a spine on the team. And you fall out with Wug, who's the captain. Kevin De Bruyne doesn't see any minutes. Haaland isn't the player he once was. And then look at the creators in this team. Who are they?
Bernardo. I mean, I think like Bernardo Silva has dropped off a cliff.
Supposedly Phil Foden, according to English media.
I think it's a combination of like three different things. One thing is these older players haven't been replaced properly and they've aged. You need a replacement for Kyle Walker, Kevin De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva, Rodri. How do you not have a replacement DM? And the one you did have is Calvin Phillips, who is I don't know where Calvin Phillips is nowadays.
I think they're giving him all they can. I don't think they're not cool with Pep anymore. I just think the older players like Walker, KDB, Gundogan, and them, they just can't give it anymore. You could see
No.
Their legs are gone. They're too old.
Like Antonio, I can get that, but 1 win in 12. Like I can get a regression of like, okay, wow, like you drug him here. This run is insane.
But it's because they're getting exposed heavily, and it is because of the players they have at their HH. It literally has to do with what I said. Pep's style of play. He doesn't have those players. He does not, at least right now, it does not look like he has a plan B.
See, I don't want to go down the conspiracy route, but I think there's something. The transfers they've been going after, I think it might be related to the whole court case, because look at this. Look at Manchester City spending. It doesn't look right. Like, you're telling me Savinho, who else came in some window?
Gundogan.
And you also got to realize, realize, how did they get Savinho? Oh, wait, he plays for a club that the owners own too. So it's obviously easy for them to get him.
The squad hasn't been replenished. Like, we go back to Pep Guardiola's early as a Man City. If the goalkeeper, Bravo, didn't work out next season to go spend loads on. How many fullbacks has this guy gone through? He can make 2 11s of the fullbacks this guy's gone through.
Amount.
And they haven't replaced them.
We've also got Nomad. Talk to me. Pep. Nomad. Talk to me. SK, have you gone on LEP? SK.
Oh,
no.
Dudes are asleep.
Look, obviously, guys, we'll be back here for Tottenham against Liverpool. All I'm saying, though, is it going to be green or orange? That's what I want to know.
I want green, man. I want green.
One more question. Are Chelsea getting the 3 points tomorrow?
They're getting the 3 points, man. Again.
Come on.
Everton.
No,
we're not saying this.
Don't let Sundach. Don't.
That would be sad.
Wait. Elijah, Austin 316, Stone Cold Stunner.
Exactly.
So, bro, I respect 316. Okay, I respect 316 FC. So
you're gonna cook, man.
Trust me, 316 FC. Those guys will. So, guys, this was real, guys. Remember, guys, this is going to be on the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tottenham v Liverpool post match. One love. Peace. Peace.